Good evening, good evening, good evening. What up, dog? What up, dog? This the Jesse Mohave Show. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? You know, first off, I would like to say prayers go out to the soldiers, the Ukraine, Russia, and anybody that's refugees, fleeing, whatever going on between them. My prayers go out. And to the victims and to the ones that's, going through the motions about it. Again, my prayers go out to y'all. Now, today's show is the Jesse Mohave Show. And it's going to get thick because people want to know the difference between my Smurfettes and my Puppeteers. And I tell them they each was a taste of choice. You could look at the menu and place the order. They both exclusive. But I done broke it down in clippings and snippets so y'all get a little bit of more. I would say more way to spark your interest. I'm going to say it like this. Plug the pen interest. It might give y'all a little knowledge, wisdom, and giving you some experience. But today is Puppeteer versus Smurfette. Taster's choice. Live. Why? She my fine desire. But y'all going to get a little bit more smoother because my thoughts already went down there through it. So I'm going to play it as we go, but I want y'all to interact with me on the show by choice. A lot of people said they was coming on the show. They said they was going to do the show. I'm not taking nothing from y'all. This is my show. This is a spiritual movement, but y'all all welcome to be a part of it. But when it's time to say let the wheels roll, I don't got time to make sure they squared up and all that because guess what? I'm punctual. I may not be as you want me to be, but this is mine to do that. But if you got something you want to put on the floor or address it on the Jesse Mohave Show, you more than welcome. That's to you. To each corner, each camera, I point at. Each individual, any parts of walk of life. Those females, those are males, your choice. You have that voice on the Jesse Mohave Show. How you doing, Tika Tramble? How's it going? My Puppeteer, my Smurfette, whichever one you chose to be. But make sure you taste a choice. And the nigga can look at that menu. And if your choice is we place the order. But make sure he classify you as you not a combo meal, you not a TGI Friday, but you might be an Ocean Prime or a Roof Chris bit. I don't know, so I ain't gonna go there. But we gonna get exclusive with it. But I know you are flawless and you a beautiful queen. If you king, queen, newbie queen, whatever you chose to be, that's on your choice. I'm not here to, but I'm not bi-curious. No, I'm curious. No, I do understand curiosity killed the cat. That's why my Puppeteer, my Smurfette, I'm trying to hit that from the front or the back. But the Jesse Mohave Show is your voice, your show. This is the last show, I think, for the Black History Month of February. Let the record reflect. But y'all got to know what a puppeteer is. She know how to let it whip. So I came with a metaphor with it. Let it whip. Ooh, y'all gonna love it now. But this don't take it out of context, y'all. This is, she got what she working, I call a package that she working with, my Puppeteer. So let it whip. Nothing to discuss on the Jesse Mohave. And she got that whip appeal. But make sure that pussy be pussy. Use it to be, generate, not degenerate, dollar. Let that pussy be a pussy. What I say, let it be a paper maker. Nothing to discuss. The reason I say that, you could go work at general labor, or you could use that to be your pussy paper maker. You could have exclusive skills. You could have self-independence. You could be what I call, and today's show was a two-show topic, but I had to drop it because my friend and Puppeteer got a little too long because NBA non-balling associate ass nigga. What tax bracket you in? You leasing line or is you leasing a line? Wait, is you fucking with TransUnion, Experience, and Equifax? What kind of type of credit type of time you? Is you in the NBA? What tax bracket you in? You leasing the line, or you pimping the panhandle, or you a conniving scheming all up like a demon. I ain't knocking your hustle. The choice is yours. What you do in life for 'em. The struggle's real. The fields is real. They kill off in them fields. It's called the killing fields. So do you what you got to. But there was going to be a two choice. It was going to be a shoot two short. But I couldn't get it all squeeze it in. I ain't finna go all day and all night. Because that ain't going to be right. I got to get my rest down. But I'm going to fuck with y'all on this Smurfette and puppeteer and that taste of choice. That jump off. So I'm going to let it whip. You know, to my pro-black, my anti-pro-black, my pro-black Americans, you got a choice to be prejudiced, bias, racism. That's not what I'm trying to persuade you on. I'm just saying y'all ignorant to the fact, because if you don't understand, if you base it on white and black and not the opportunity you have, we are within a struggling system. And right now, Ukraine and Russia at war, and Putin out say y'all snoopy all the motherfucking ass in y'all business. Y'all better stay to y'all business, because I got this nuclear button. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? What's up, Slick Rick? Family in the building. What's up, my dog? My G in the building. What's it be, Rick G? Huh? You know what? Tell me what's the difference. You got a tasteless choice. Yeah, I know you got a... Boy, they go crazy over Slick Rick. Because you the coldest motherfucker I know. Whole motherfucking jump off book talking about Slick Rick in the building. But Slick, I already know you got a tasteless choice. Whether he a Smurfette or a puppeteer. Tell them both come here. And they can reappear. They could be alive, wire, fire, and desire. But make sure you know she's your teacher's choice. I'm going to hit y'all up. I'm just saying what's up to my Smurfettes and my puppeteers. It's time to acknowledge you far and near. You sit across from me, I'm going to make you a star. And that's by far. He might let you get the keys to the car. But that's a whole different story. I'm just keeping it clean. From now on, I'm going to watch my profanity a little more. I lied. Shit, I'm about to cuss y'all motherfuckers out right now. I can't stand you old ass motherfuckers. You always need to be... Nah, I'm just tripping. Hey, but we finna get on these snippets. Because I want y'all to hear it, and I don't want to run my mouth and fuck up my show again. Because I be mad at myself. Y'all the ones who showing me love. I be disappointed. Man, that's like me picking the bummest team. I mean, the coldest team, but the bum team beater. Don't that just blow your natural eye? Well, that's what happened to me. That's what I'm through. I can't win for losing. You know, I'm like Lefty Miguel, lefty. I could bet on the horse at the racetrack. And I say Hazen Park. That horse be all the way. I mean, all the way at the finish line. All of a sudden, he stumbled. The last horse, like, come on, beat him up at the finish line. And that's boy, I swear for boy. I can't eat you gum and walk and talk, because I'll be lying to y'all. Now I can't multitask no more because I can't pay attention, man. But my focus on fucked up. Something threw me for a loop. I'm in the slump, but guess who's gonna come up out that motherfucker, come standing on his own, too strong than a motherfucker. And guess what? The puppet master got to make you keep on laughing. And guess what? I got to come out. I done been through more shit drastic than I got y'all laughing. So guess what I'm saying to y'all? You know what? What don't kill you only make it stronger. But if I got a puppeteer, we could build. But today, she gotta let it win. So let me hit y'all off with it. I just opened up a little light some. Here we go.
Questions asked. If you the puppet master, what's a puppeteer? I had to decipher them, far and near. Because they were saying, well, what's a Smurfette? I said, I got to decipher that. One that sparks my interest could be my Smurfette. My puppeteer, I keep her near. Is she the sweetest little thing? Exclusive. Attentive. That's my puppeteer. My Smurfette. Boy, she says through. She say through. And you niggas have regrets. She'll fuck a nigga whole set. That's the difference in this shit. You could spot her. Size them up. You could even order them, place the menu. Super size, combo meal, the Ocean Prime. You can light the candle and eat up the dinner. But make sure she that prize that you won as a Cracker Jack winner.
Y'all know y'all go to Cracker Jack box, get that winner. That Cracker Jack box when we was little. You want the peanuts and the prize.
I'm talking about a Smurfette or a puppeteer. They both cooking. And they both good looking. Nothing to discuss. Inside and out. Boy, you know what they about.
Nothing to discuss.
Pussy be a paper maker.
Oh.
And they stay sharper than the motherfucking race.
And they don't be able to mix the issues when they space invade you.
A puppeteer Smurfette.
And they ain't gonna set you up.
Live
Cops ranger.
I mean, she's the coldest one. Fine desire. and one brag. Nothing to discuss. Puppeteer, Smurfette, your choice. But make sure you know, she got to be the coldest one. You want to touch.
Not to discuss. That's the JESSE MOHAVE Show for y'all. Y'all
JESSE
know how we
MOHAVE
do.
Show.
Y'all know how we do. Come on. She that cold piece of work you don't got. Man, she got to be a taster's choice. She that cold piece of work. Y'all don't want to. Man, that's tantalizing, voluptuous, exclusive looking. I mean, all the above. A delicatessen. Only she thinks she could do is show you a little more experience on how she want to, pamper the, she might want to shade up or something. She can give you lessons or blessings. But make sure y'all savor that moment. Marinate it up. Y'all know what I mean? Make sure it's exclusive. Broaden her horizon. Put her on a higher plateau. Don't let her just be some used commodity. Don't let her be a liability when she could be an asset. Plus, she got all that she working with. Nigga! Bring her here. She could be my motherfucking puppeteer. Another man's treasure. You know what it is. Another man's trash could be another man's treasure. I should have said it. But you could be my puppeteer. You could be my Smurfette. Good Lord. All blessings with no regrets. But let me hit y'all off with some of these jewels I'm going to drop for y'all so we keep it moving. I said I would go there with that one. And that would be... I better start. I'm going to start it from... I was starting it this way. I'm going to start... Let me see.
Master says she was alive.
What's up, the real? What's up? What's up? You's the real puppeteer.
Let's make fine design.
Come on my show.
In my Roscoe voice.
Y'all can call
You
me.
know you's the motherfucker chooser's choice. Come on over here and let me see that motherfucking pussy moist. That's in my Roscoe voice. I don't want y'all to think I'm a little horse. Because it's the JESSE MOHAVE Show. Nothing to discuss.
Y'all know how we do, y'all. Y'all know we gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna come this way, then I'll come back. Because I could come that way. But I'll come.
Mama, let that ass whip. You know how you do them hip. So I said it all.
I had to get y'all slavery, anti-pro slavery going. Mama always had it all the way from the shit. She always knew how to make it. What? Yeah. Even George will tell you. Shit, he had to stick his dick. Why you think I Creole Geechee Indian sitting down there in Louisiana somewhere? Ooh, come out, my bubba there. Oh, George, you didn't know they wanted that motherfucking black one. You go black? Whoa, you go back. Come on back.
But I had to hit y'all off with a little jewelry too. Let it whip, mama. You know how we do it on the JESSE MOHAVE Show. Let it all whip. Whip it all out. Just go and do you, my puppeteer.
Now you gotta
go trip. Just let it whip. Ain't nobody go trip, my little puppeteer. Just let it whip.
Just let it whip. But this was my slavery jokey joke for y'all. Don't take it the wrong way. Let it whip, mama. Let it whip. Get here. Look at these niggas here. You better tell them, nigga, I'm a puppeteer. Smurfette.
Just let it whip, my puppeteer.
Oh, here's...
Yeah, show for slavery month. Yeah, I know. But every day, I recognize because we in modern day slavery. But this one, you know, I'm going to let it be on the taster's choice type tip. I'm going to tell all the mamas, y'all let it whip. And all the puppeteers. Y'all know how we do it on the JESSE MOHAVE. Y'all know how we do it. right. This is like that. It's here. Just let it whip, mama. Just let it whip. This is my pro-anti against slavery and bureaucracy by curiosity. So now I just tell all the ladies and my puppeteers, just let it whip, baby. Let it all. If you alive, why? Girl, you can be my taste of choice. Fine design. And that's in my Rick James voice. Because I done made you my taster's choice. Nothing to discuss. Just let it whip, mama. Just let it whip. Because you used to taster's choice. I swear for.
You taster's choice, Queen Rick.
I swear for.
Hey, bro,
Nothing to discuss on the JESSE MOHAVE Show.
Learn to let it bind these comments.
Because you used to taste the choice.
Don't get it twisted.
And I'm doing this here with my voice. Because I want to make that slow. Yum, 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 yum. said, "Ma, it's not to discuss on this. My wife here. Shit, so you know how we had to do it. Just a little lyrical vibe just for you. Because you know you could just let it whip my little sister tear.
Chocolate
Beautiful puppeteer. Nothing to discuss on JESSE MOHAVE SHOW.
Nothing to discuss, y'all. Hey, Afrocentric, my lima beans, my grapefruit queens. Y'all know how it is. Shit, a nigga got what I call fruit free, vitamin C, and you know, nutrients. Nothing to discuss, y'all. All the above ingredients, all the recipes. I call y'all gumbo because y'all filled with so many recipes. Gumbo, have it all, just all the ingredients. And y'all come out so Creole. Oh, wait. Good Lord. Y'all know I had to go and put it on y'all because there's a barrier, y'all. Y'all put these complex barriers. It's like white and black, black and white, brown and black, brown and white. It ain't no color, baby. Opportunity. Give these motherfuckers opportunity. If a woman making it, go on and rake it in, mama. Make it make sense. However you can get it, shit. Opportunity presents itself. You take full advantage of it. Let it whip. You make them motherfuckers get help. And you take ownership. That's when we'll discuss that in the text bracket game, y'all. We're going to get on that TransUnion experience and Equifax credit line. Y'all NBA ass none, the balling association niggas. We's going to be on a two topic, but we ain't going to even go on even in it. I ain't going to deviate from the conversation because these puppeteers could come here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to get y'all off with some more of this. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. My fault, y'all. I'm moving faster than...
Show for slavery, yeah, I know, but every day.
Oh, I just blamed that.
Practice what you preach, my puppeteer. The puppet master gonna talk what he teach. You understand what he's saying? But,
Talk to you.
I want to accommodate you the way your hips dip. You say them hips. You persuasive with them lips. Now all I can do is let my taste of choice. Let it will. Let it will. Let it all will. Cause you working with some good Lord. Just let it will. Nothing to discuss. I'm talking about Lord please. God will bless you, amen. That's just me. Giving him the utmost praise. For how he and when he blessed you with my most beautiful is puppeteer. Just let it win.
That's close.
Because you just taste his choice. Trust me on that. Nigga, you want to look at the menu and place the order. Nothing to discuss. Taste his choice. Just let it win. On JESSE MOHAVE Show. Them hips, the way you did, nothing to discuss. And I can imagine how you lickety-licks.
Suckle it up.
Boy, tantalizing. Just imagine me on them tantalizing. Nothing to discuss on the JESSE.
I got a word that is off too. It's a brown phone. It's a buffalo
it can get a little triple X. Even quadruple. If you let it go. Nothing to discuss on the JESSE.
What's up, my fam? Puppeteer. Puppeteers. Fuji in the building. Fuji in the building. You keep a queen, Fuji. You keep you and your queen the coldest. So I know that shit. You the puppet master. Fuji. I already made you. Boy, you keep that clip on your hip, so you better be calling the motherfucker you the captain of your ship. But I know you, your queen, she puts it on you, boy. I call her, let it whip. You know how we do, folks. We'll go get a suite, nigga. Get the jacuzzi adjacent. Because you a married man, nigga. We can't turn the hot way up. But I'm that phone when we food. Let it whip. Because she's your taste of choice. Puppeteer's Smurfette. I'm going to separate hoes and Nubian queens, y'all. It's a must. But I know some motherfuckers swallow that motherfucker, suckle it up. Whoa, do some tricks with you. Boy, like I don't even want to go to feet. But we going to proceed on. Let it whip, mama. Let it whip. Taste the choice. You all the above. Don't get it twisted.
I'm going to tell y'all, this ain't my music, but I'm going to have to tell y'all, explain what a puppeteer is. Of course, the puppeteer is a taster's choice. She's got to be exclusive, you know.
This whip, she's the greatest. She just had that voice.
Definitely, she got the
what's that?
Whip it, and whip it good.
Watch out, not to discuss it. Boy, you fool, you to call it about AB's finest called Fuji, the motherfucker's building. Wang Chong Lee. Y'all don't know. Motherfucker Murray, Fuji motherfucker Lee.
So they know about kids of a puppeteer. Don't ever get
Well,
twisted.
well, we gonna get him up. I gotta drink him, my nigga.
Sometimes it can be materialistic. Y'all know how it gets sometimes. But she still let it whip. You better get it hit. Nothing to discuss on JESSE MOHAVE SHOW. I had to put a class together for y'all on this.
I'm saying it for you, I know.
It's Black History Month. This Whitney, I had to show y'all a little rough. She let it whip. I'm sure she did. That's Bobby in there. That's beautiful, baby. She rested deep too. Nothing to discuss on Jesse. I just had to, show love in the club. It's just out of respect. You know how I get. Mom, this puppeteer, you a live wire, girl. I'm on that Tina and James. Let them find desire, mama. I'm gonna fulfill all the fantasy. I ain't about curiosity about
for sure. I always got time for you, fool.
Nothing to discuss.
You fine for life. Don't ever get that, put that on set. Please, mom, dog, you know I'm hit you up. And you hit me up anytime. You know. Shit, I'm always here for my fam. You know that. You my fam, and God bless you and your fam. Beautiful look. That's beautiful look. Beautiful look, fool. I might say myself. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. Grown man type of time right there. Make me want to check. Shit. Brush up on my skills, because I'm lacking. Nigga, that's local talent. Nigga, leads you wreck. Boy, you make these niggas live with regrets. Foods in the building. That's how I'm going to do it to y'all. Y'all know, because they got to keep it 100. Whitney, I got to give her the utmost. Her voice was soothing, sensual, sensualized, such as y'all puppeteers. Let me erase all y'all fears. I'm going to tell y'all like that there. From far and near. And if you are too close or you are too far, I pray through this digital platform you can hear. JESSE MOHAVE Show. That's just a little bit of flizzo. 810-858-8875. Y'all welcome to come on. Listen, 313-880-7191. Holla at your boy. You know how we do. We keep this motherfucker. Guess what? We got to perform. We got to make sure y'all feel this motherfucker realistic energy. It's realistic. But I'm going to hit y'all off with some more of this. JESSE MOHAVE Show. Snippets. I just call it the way you see it. Y'all know it.
I'm going to tell y'all, this ain't...
Oh, let me see.
I must say, my taste of choice, I'll get to erase all your fears, my puppeteer. I ain't no domestic issues or no type of motherfucking causing no kind. I'm gonna erase all fears, cause you my puppeteer. Let's just say that like that right there, cause I know you must taste this choice. So we gotta make this motherfucker do what it do. You know about making definitely let's say make it make sense. Working on what I call residential or presidential.
Not to discuss.
You understand what I'm saying? Not to discuss. That's how we gotta go. Law about a citizen. But at the same time, my mama, this ain't that. It ain't sweet like that. Don't ever get the game twisted. You my puppeteer.
Trying to take advantage of my kindness for my weakness. That's just gonna cause a domestic issue.
You taste the choice. You won't hear it in my voice.
You misdemeanor thing. I'll be on that for long. Just say your shit.
A little bit. Not discuss. It's even getting moist.
I have no fear.
Puppeteer is a taster's choice. Nothing to discuss on JESSE MOHAVE Show.
Let anybody embrace you. Take charge of people's soft spot. Now, y'all got that choice, y'all. Y'all got no difference in the Smurfette puppeteer and the motherfucker that y'all don't even want near. Y'all spirits clashing. That ain't no puppeteer. You the puppet master. She can't provide, and you working her by the strings and providing her with all her means. Shit, nothing to discuss. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Can y'all understand what I'm deciphering here? Smurfettes and puppeteers. I don't want y'all to think I be bashing women, bashing niggas, bashing gays. I ain't bi curious. I love Smurfettes, puppeteers. Shit, they come down the runaway. I can't wait till they go back the other way. I'll be looking at their rear. Flip pocket fool. Y'all know I'm a fool. I know some niggas say this nigga still cold. But y'all know what it is. It's JESSE MOHAVE Show. I just like to keep it 100 with my people. Y'all know, act Fuji. We keep it 100, don't we, Fuji? We in the building. That's how we do. All the way live. Wow. Shit. Why else? What we do? I'm going to keep y'all going with this motherfucking light weight music and a little bit of fluid. That's the way we do it.
There's been questions asked. If you the puppet master, what's a puppeteer? I had to decipher them, far and near. Because they were saying, well, what's a Smurfette? I said, I got to decipher that. One that sparks my interest could be my Smurfette. My puppeteer, I keep her near. Is she the sweetest little thing? Exclusive. Attentive. That's my puppeteer. My Smurfette, boy, she says through. She say through. And you niggas have regrets. She'll fuck a nigga whole set. That's the difference in this shit. You could spot her.
Play with both of your heads.
Size them up. You could even order them, place the menu. Simple size, combo meal, the ocean prime. You can light the candle and eat up the dinner. But make sure you know what? She that prize that you won as a Cracker Jack winner. Because she's a cold piece of work. Either way you want to put it. I'm talking about a Smurfette or a puppeteer. They both cooking and they both good looking. Nothing to discuss. Inside and out. Oh, you know what they're about.
You got
Pussy be a paper maker.
Reindeer.
And they stay sharp in the motherfucking race. Exclusive, I might add. A Puppeteer's Smurfette. Live wire. I mean, she's the coldest one. Fine desire when one brag. Nothing to discuss. Puppeteer's Smurfette. Your choice.
What's up, bro? What up, though?
What up, though?
Well, explain to me, good brother. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Maybe you can explain to me. My taste is choice now. Because some people say I be too positive, I'm too negative, I'm too... help me out on this. Could you please? I relight it. I even got my pipe, so I relight that. But, can you explain what a puppeteer, Smurfette? You might have that. Have you ever came across it? It's a taster's choice, live-wise. Something like your fine desire, like Rick James, Tina Marie, your fine desire. You tell me.
What's first blessings and positivity to everybody, and okay, and what you say the topic was?
Now that's real, my dog. But hearing that from a soldier, first-hand experience, I respect where you coming from. Again, Ukraine, Russia at war. And I sense I hear soldiers is being deployed or ready to be deployed, and I send my prayers, and I send them in as to all. But
I got cut off. I got disconnected. My bad, bro.
But the topic is a puppet master has a puppeteer, right? A puppeteer is someone he could be intimacy queen, you know, and a Smurfette is like who Gargamel gonna swoop down and get. Now, give me your projection of a puppeteer and a Smurfette. It's a taster's choice, so it's your opinion now. I just want to hear your voice. Don't let me put words in your mouth.
Oh, a puppeteer. I guess you could say a puppeteer. A puppeteer gonna be in control of things. Puppeteer gonna control things.
That's real. That's a puppeteer. You got any more definitions or perceptions?
As far as like on that, speaking on that level of it, and I mean a puppeteer, you could call a puppeteer a manager, a boss. However, either way, it would consist of someone being in control of something, a gang leader, a president.
That's true, sincere word. That's genuine. I respect that wholeheartedly, how he put that. I like to hear one's input because 2 heads better than 1, 2 and 3 better than 2. And I could go on and y'all see what it add up to. But again, he gave me good definitions of what he will perceive or want near him a puppeteer, right? My Smurfette and my puppeteer got to be about her business. Pussy paper maker. She got to be about her business. She got to be, ain't no time for games. You know, if you impressed by that, why don't you go? Because if I try to hold that from that, I'm gonna cause a domestic issue because then she gonna backdoor me. But if I let her go see that grass ain't greener, this is the real 18. Then she gonna fiend for this side more like a dope fiend. Nothing to discuss. Cause guess what? I'm gonna let her whip. Cause I got the best hit. You know, the puppet master always attach strings to those he want to control. And by me being the coach in the game, I got it all let all my players perfected. So they can be what I call superstars or Hall of Famers. See, you could decide there's superstars and then there's Hall of Famers. There's greatness. And then there's alright type. You know. You might go, it's like a one-hit wonder. And then you wonder. What you say?
I took a perspective the other day. I seen online, and we don't give enough credit to the people that we don't give enough credit to the people who are super that make superstars.
Nothing to discuss. The coaches
people who make the stars super.
Right, life coaches.
And I looked the other day when LeBron James and when LeBron James and J.R. Smith they won a championship together. That year they won a championship. If J.R. Smith would not have ran in front of Andre Iguodala, Andre Iguodala runs to the basket with an open layup, and the narrative is different.
Right.
LeBron loses the championship, and they don't win the championship.
Well, you can say if Kyrie didn't hit this shot and this, a lot played a part on
J.R. Smith ran in front of Andre Iguodala, causing him to slow up. When he slowed up, LeBron got the block.
Right. But what if Draymond Green
caused him to win a championship?
But what if Draymond Green didn't kick LeBron in the nuts while the momentum they was up 3-0 on their way to damn near a sweep, or 3-1 and on their way to a sweep? The momentum was their way. Draymond kicked him in the nuts. That kicked him out the game for one game. They won that game, took it back home, won that game, went back. You got to see how it changed it up. He didn't get to play. So it changed up the whole concept of that whole series. If you're talking about the Golden State when Cleveland won it back home, J.R. Smith. I'm a creditor like this. Look at LeBron with J.R. Smith and what's the nigga that go with the girl? She bad as hell too. Oh damn, I'm gonna lie saying it. Tiana. Amon Shumpert. Amon Shumpert and J.R. Smith came from New York that year. They played along Carmelo. What was his name? Amari Stoudemire. They had players. They came over there, and that year they got knocked out with Kevin Love, and them next year they won it. Because Draymond Green and J.R. Smith, like you said, all that play a part. But what don't depict? Can Michael Jordan go get 6 rings? Can he come back? If he don't go with Scottie Pippen where he play show, he could win with Scottie Pippen. But when he left, Scottie Pippen was still like the top of his time. But he went to 2 different teams and they wasn't shit. He went to Portland.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Ask the question or answer the question. Go ahead and answer.
I'm gonna ask the question. Who was more? If you had to take 2 people away from the Bulls, who was more detrimental? If you had to take one person away, who would you got rid of? Would you got rid of Scottie Pippen or would you got rid of Dennis Rodman?
In those days, Rodman came in he only won 1 or 2 rings with him. So they didn't. Scottie played 6 rings with him. So Scottie Pippen impacted why I had to take away Scottie Pippen. If I want to hurt the Bulls team, because I never liked the Bulls. I'm a bad boy. I'm a Detroit nigga. That's that's where I was born, but born and raised in Detroit and Flint. So, but I'm of the bad boys. I'm Isaiah Thomas, Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer era. So I didn't even like Jordan. You understand? Everybody tell you.
It was impossible for them to win a ring without Dennis Rodman them years.
Well, with him rebounding, it'd have been hard to say, but it would have been I forgot the big boys there. They would have had to contribute more, and he used to be on them. Not Luke Longley. What was his name? I gotta think of them players back then. But anyway, they would have had to contribute more to, because rebound is only where Rodman was effective at. And he would dive and sacrifice whatever to be. He was a rebounder, mound of rebound. But he aggravated you in so many ways, and he was a defensive threat. And he got you off your game. So he played instrumental parts. So they I wanted to say Scott, all of them with it, but they were scorers. Rodman was not a scorer. And that's what they could. Scott Williams and all of they were scorers. You had Luke Longley and them came, but they was not rebounds or defensive threats like Rodman. So you got to take in, game, he brought what they was missing.
To any game, even the game of life, any game you put a time to, it stops being about what's going on in the game and it starts being about mathematics.
Yes.
Because if I control the time, then I control the game. This is life. This basketball, soccer, hockey, chess, anything that you put a time limit to.
Right.
That's why street ball and synchronized basketball is two different things because it's a time limit to basketball.
Hey, we gonna get on NBA, non-balling association niggas, because some of these niggas comparing their checks and credit line to NBA leader, and you know they talking about I'm just saying like this. Shaq and them cars is 50,000 just under the engine. They could go up on the what was the exhibit had Pimp My Ride and go get their shit done free. They wear clothes for free just for sponsorship of the tailor or the designer. We have to go kill each other. We go kill each other on the corners.
So hard.
For these materialistic,
like they work so hard to build a brand, and your brand not that big.
Right, and then you these suck dick niggas, but we gonna get on it because the tax bracket then they leasing or they not owning, or they it's just bad. But we gonna get on that because I don't want to deviate. We gonna stay on the Smurfett's and the Puppeteers because they are Taster's choice by choice. You have queens. If you're not curiosity by curiosity, you're not into that. Your interest is because she's sparse. Your interest would be your puppeteer. If you the puppet master, because the puppeteer's gonna keep the puppet master gonna keep that puppeteer on them strings attached and up on doing a chord to how he work his what? His fingers. Cause he want them on the same type of time. He don't need no domestic issues, no line, no threats, nothing gonna hold back. We under the same house. What going on in the house ain't meant to be let out. So we don't need no domestic issues arising. We don't need no backstabbing. No, you smiling in my face. So spiritual clashing. No misery, love, company. We don't need no things that's gonna arise domestic, especially if she's our queen, our wives. Now that's where we try to make our Smurfettes or something. She come through and just, she's exclusive. She flawless. She come through. She got everybody in the village going crazy because she Nicki Minaj or she Eve or the Camp. Lil' Kim Junior Mafia. Can y'all get on what I'm saying? She stands out. Trina Slip and Slide Records. Can y'all understand what I'm saying to y'all? Excuse me. Beyonce or Destiny, huh?
It's a sacrifice for any team you own.
Nothing to discuss. But behind every strong king is what? A queen. So that sacrifice got to be amongst team, and it ain't an I in it. So y'all got to do what I call sacrifice to be submissive. Go ahead, my brother.
Got the game winner, and you got six. If you got six superstar All-Americans on the NBA court, and you got the game winner in one basketball. Which one of these All-Americans gonna take the game winner?
Well, that's the one that can handle the pressure, the shot. Because at one point in time, we couldn't let LeBron do that. Because Kobe and them, I remember you couldn't let Kobe in his first years when like Magic and Rambis and some of the first coaches he had, he couldn't take because he was taking the Levi shots. Then he became what they call Kobe Bryant. Black Lives Matter. I gotta give. It's another thing. See, another thing we forget those DMX and some of these great guys that show leadership and skills and local talent and display entrepreneurship and those of that nature. And beyond their means of talent, they show entrepreneurship. They left what I call a legacy. Those who died. Those who sacrificed their lives, from Dr. King, Malcolm X, to Freddie Hampton, to Marcus Garvey, some of our greatest leaders. Shaka Zulu, Zulu of all kings of kings. Everybody feels Zulu. The greatest king of all kings, nigga. King James came up with a version. Shaka ain't do nothing but stick 'em. All that old warrior dance, that was out the picture. Shaka changed the whole way of the system. Then got hip to cannons and guns. Oh, it was on. Got myself a gun. That's all what Shaka was screaming. Can y'all? And then he just pushed the Zulu Nation with the, because he wanted the Zulu Nation. Because see, they bombing, what they done to him, his mama and father. I mean, him and how his father done him and his mama. I mean, he just let it whip other bitches all in his face because he was a king. He had about 20 of them. But he made Shaka through unwedding it. He sneak creeping and Shaka mama. So if that, I'll just see the picture. God, let her whip. She's a ghost. Taste of choice. Puppeteer's Smurfette. Yo, I mean, you shit. She'll make fumble a nigga's mind state up. But anyway, not to deviate, I just want to give our women, our black women, our Afrocentric women, our soul sisters, our Nubians, even our thought your assholes. Shit, just make that pussy a pussy maker. That's all I'm saying to you. Don't be laying on your backs for free. Don't be an asset. Don't be a liability. Be an asset. Mike Jefferson in the building. Well, I remember that was my favorite dog coming up, man. He'd be waiting on me to come to class. You still that way, you and fool. Man, I remember food. I could coach food. He'll be sitting at the free throws. I read y'all niggas. Hey, fools, I'd give y'all the Kenny McNeil in there. Y'all was a little older at the time. But y'all still show me that same love, man. I appreciate the love. And I give y'all the same love and respect. Mike, you know what a puppeteer call in? Mike J. Rock. I call him Mike Jefferson because he in the building. That's my nigga from way back. We go back classes from way. I've been knowing him like since the 4th or 5th grade. And if we 49, it's a blessing for us to be here. Because statistic-wise, they said we wouldn't make it. When they might. Where I be seeing him working every day providing for his Smurfette or his puppeteer. Whichever one he got. For our audience. Because some people have long-distance relationships. Some have what they call in-house pussy. And then y'all both on the same roof, so that's y'all sanctuary. And all I do is say, all blessings to you. And may God put his hand and have his mercy up on you. Who said I can't flow? That ain't on the Jesse Mohave Show. That ain't what he say on the Jesse Mohave Show. 810-858-8875. 313-880-7191. It's Jesse Mohave Show. We gonna get a lot of more spicy. Different cameras finna come in. Y'all finna have different look. You know how Marty got to re-rocking it up? Like, I ain't got no money for it, but we finna still do it on the, let's just say, you know, he got to make more money. Jen and them got their hair even more. Shit, her head got to get the more done. Even to all the way to she even still, when she got to marrying with Dwayne Martin. She ain't like old Marty Marr no more. He wasn't old turned out Marty that turned out Pam and Marty no more. Pam proceeded on. That's why I say he kept Pam on with his career. Jamie Foxx's show came on, and they went on to acting in what I call motion pictures like Big Mamas. You know, that was real. He kept. I like that. That's like keeping a puppeteer near.
Heard from me for a while.
You say what?
You said you hadn't heard from me for a while. I say a hard head make a soft ass.
Right. Hey, but that's real.
Because I was wondering why Tookie Williams led over thousands of people, right?
What's good,
he got
man?
Thousands of people to do stuff, but you don't hear about these thousands of people who did all of this tough shit. You just hear about Tookie.
Yeah,
you
right.
You hear about the puppet master. You don't hear about the puppet.
The puppeteers.
The puppet master.
Or the rain. You hear about Santa Claus, but you don't hear about the reindeers, right? I hear what you're saying.
I ain't never get that until I figured it out.
And what's that?
What Saddam did is not important. Who he did it to is not important. Saddam is important.
Right, his regime. Right.
What Tookie did and who Tookie did it to is not important. Tookie is important.
Right. That's why they had to make it right.
Until I found out that the followers is not important and the gang is not important, the gang leader is important, the team is not important, the GM is important.
Okay, let's say who the most.
So until I figured that out, that the puppet is not important because anybody can be the puppet, everybody can't be the puppet master. I figured it out now, bro. I bumped my head enough to now I figured it out.
Right. It's a coach and then there's players in the game. But let me tell y'all, see, these beats be in your ear, but I'm going to give you a conception of what I call. And I used that on my last bit. Dre was always the reason Ruthless Record had the sound they had. So they was all DMC, the formula. None of them sounds wouldn't have been. Even MC Ren, none of them would not have been. Ice Cube would not have been the same Ice Cube without Dre. But he went to Death Row, but he had King T, the DOC. He done had throat issues because he had an accident. So now they're writing and producing now and learning what Eminem. See, Eminem stopped doing stuff till he started producing beats. Dre is the anchor to beats. That's why he run. I said either it was telekinesis or God premeditated for him to have a say to your ears. Because he's appealing to the Dre beats in your ear now. Dre has the sound. But Dre had to have a team. They even suing Dre. Not to cut you off, bro. I'm finna let you speak and hold that thought. Dre had now getting sued from people that said, nah, I had some, like Corrupt and Dash. Then he got the notorship over the Snoop Dogg, but Corrupt and Dash done All Eyes on Me and Snoop. Dash is, he like Kanye at Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? People, but you got to read the inserts and see it. Dash was doing all these beats. He's suing Dre or Death Row for his, now I want to say Baby of Cash Money. Not Baby. What was his name that done the beats that left? Oh, he went on with Juvenile. The fat, I ain't gonna say. God, I ain't not real lying. It was Baby, and he used to do the beats. What was the big DJ? I mean, the producer for Cash Money at first. They even got when they wearing the Gucci and Burberrys. They
What the hell saw Gucci?
What was his name?
The little
Manny Fresh. Thank you, Fuji. Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh. Well, you see how Manny Fresh was doing the beats to them. Well, he didn't get compensated like he should have, but others got the recognition. The Puppet Master. You understand? See, Baby and it's Ronald and it's Slim and Baby. I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah, in every relationship.
But Slim is so quiet, y'all don't even. Baby is the way everybody think run Cash Money. He got a bigger brother. Slim is the big brother. See, that's your quiet. That's your every step is quiet as kept, and your presence. His presence don't even be felt.
It was Ike.
Go ahead, bro.
It was Ike and Tina Turner. You had Ike, and then you had Tina's first and last name after Ike.
Yes, indeed. And she still, man. She just said
Tupac Shakur was born Tupac Shakur. He didn't become Tupac until he got with Suge.
He became Pac more or less.
He was the Tupac.
Yeah, the Tupac. All eyes on me too, because he was a popular. Brendan had a baby trying to change his career. It changed him from a rodeo with digital underground to he's a hard rapper. He changed. Brendan got that Apocalypse now. That changed his career. You know, Apocalypse came a mainstream underground though, but he hits a fuck Arsenio, fuck the radio. Do you hear me? Though strictly for my niggas and all that. That shit is so hard. Apocalypse now, then he came out strictly representing and all that.
So you can say.
So that kind of changed his independent career.
Talent, but who cares about talent? Who cares about talent and you can't get a ring?
Right. There you go, separating all the famous
Charles Barkley. Who gives a fuck about how good Charles Barkley is and he couldn't lead his team to a ring? Who gives a fuck about who talk about Patrick Ewing?
Right. A second ain't a winner. They don't even remember the first one. A runner-up is who remember Floyd won second place and third place in boxing in the Olympics. Right, bro. I feel where you coming from. That's deep. That's deep.
For real. You ain't get a ring. It don't matter.
That's deep. That's deep.
So you gonna put Charles Barkley over Robert Ory?
No, Robert got he got more rings than
six. He got six.
Six rings, 6 and 7. Yeah. Big Shot Bob got like 6 and 7. I keep up with my history because they got legacies there. He gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
So you wouldn't pick Charles Barkley over the sixth man Robert Ory because look who he was the sixth man behind.
I would have had to say I would have picked Barkley over any of most players, you know, but in that time he fit good with that chemistry. He was with the Lakers. He was with the Lakers and Rick Fox and them and Glenn Rice shooting from outside. And then he was with Keem Olajuwon, Sammy Cassell and all of them. And he had to shoot from the outside. So it's still, and he was big shot. Bob, and he hit him. When he killed him.
You gotta win. You gotta win.
Nothing to discuss. That's the realest shit. See, don't nobody respect the lose. That's like a nigga that got shot. He got shot, but nigga respect the shoot. Oh, damn, that nigga, you get to, you know what I'm saying? Man, I had this because people come on like, geez, them niggas don't know you on the show. I hate to say, but this is Jesse Mohave show. You know, Sasha Fierce got a side shit. Jesus had y'all call him Isa. In Islamic. Well, give me a benefit that I could change evolution. You stopped at Revelation, the Bible did. I ain't stopping. I'm evolving. It's Jesse Mohave show. So don't y'all, I still have what you call me. I'm not a misdemeanor thinker. I'm a felonious thinker. So don't come up here with that misdemeanor thinking when you fucking with a felonious ass nigga. You fickle mind motherfuckers. No, say it again, fool. You got to lose how to learn. I used to say Mike Tyson must have got bullied before he got that aggressive. He had to learn his lesson. He had to learn his lesson. My dog Food say, remember, you got to lose to learn how to win. You got to struggle. So some people could be born in inheritance and they continue, but them the ones that usually jack off or to let dope fuck their mind stayed up. But you come from the struggle and you work hard to get it. You usually don't forget where you come from. You usually working within, I call it now, the check and balance system as a law-abiding citizen. Don't we fools? That's Young Davey AVE's finest. He breathing on us.
Kobe wouldn't have been Kobe without Phil Jackson.
Oh, ooh, say it again, bro.
I said Kobe wouldn't have been Kobe Bryant without Phil Jackson. I said it.
Man, y'all breathing on the coast, see.
And that's
these my young brothers from another mother. Well, this is my brother from the same mother. Y'all can see, boy.
And that's
put us together, y'all, and see where damn they acting like he just more handsome than me. You know, I'm all ugly and shit because he got all the puppeteers. I ain't even got one Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I guarantee Kobe Bryant wouldn't have been the Kobe Bryant he was without.
Look at bro, you even laughed that out. Y'all my motherfucking dogs, man. Y'all cracks here. You and fools in the building. Mike J. Man, y'all my motherfucking Lamarine Queen.
And as good as LeBron is, why, if LeBron's so good, as LeBron is, why he can't show up with people that's that's just as good as him? Good question.
Right now, Westbrook and them, right? they got issues because some chemistries just don't reflect.
LeBron ain't he ain't got no less slower. He ain't nothing happened.
But they dealing with injuries.
He got faster.
But I commend him because they done like David Robinson them. David Robinson them won that short year. Him and Tim Duncan won that short year. But they turned around and won quite a few more. But they won that short year when they all had a strike. Well, LeBron and them won that year. They all had a protocol where they played in a bubble. And Anthony Davis is a trouble-prone, injury-prone person. And as long as he stay injury-prone, they won't have no chance. Not with like John Moran. You got some hungry killers in the league now. Them young niggas ain't that.
Look what the league look like now.
Right.
And it's only getting better.
Yes, sir. I like some of the young talent coming up. Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they coming out to be scored.
You got Mikey. You got prospects like Mikey coming into the league.
Right. But we got an NBA moment coming. We gonna separate the boys from the men. We gonna get on the NBA non-balling ass association niggas, NBA niggas, and then what tax bracket you in. You know, I was gonna do that. That's funny. That show I should have went on. We can perceive on into it now. I mean, it's right here. Yeah, y'all we can work on NBA ass niggas. Let's go on and go into that non-balling ass NBA association. Can y'all define what I mean when I say that? I have my lyrics to it, but I just go off of the top. Non-balling association is things we tend to perceive. We getting caught up in the all-star game. You got your bitches running down there tricking. You got your niggas running down there to trick with them. And then you come back sick with it. Records. Because you done fucked up your set. If the see, we living on a level. John Moran and Lil Baby and them sitting there in front row seats. Hell, they done made Drake the mayor for Toronto when Kwame should be the mayor. Right?
Right.
Right? Who would you make the mayor, since y'all get to deciphering? Who would you make the mayor? Kwame Leonard, who with that shot and failed out and been injured 3 seasons since? Or would you give it to Drake, who's now, I'm too sexy? Him and Future and them, they too sexy now. He too sexy for the whole Canadian border. You see how we blow niggas up into something way. It's like giving the E, just keep feeding it to the Kardashians and giving them the E channel all our time. Because we feeding it to the Kardashians. We do that and they don't do nothing but thrive. And they sit up on this pedestal as the bracket. Do you know the decimal figures they're in? Can you name her talent? I'm not just putting her on blast. Some of this shit is just obsolete. And then we worship. It's like, do y'all understand what our concept, our mind state is in? Y'all don't understand this. And I'm going to say it like this so y'all understand where I'm coming from. First of all, George Washington was what? He was a hero or a killer? A vicious person that skinned people's heads, traded on his country. The British is coming. So you didn't come. You wasn't a British general. You, the king, back at the time, Queen Elizabeth, that was her daddy. He sent them over here on a voice. Christopher Lund, y'all go over there. When you come back around, y'all sail back this way. Back then they had ships. They sailed. They didn't have submarines. They didn't have reconnaissance. They didn't have the CIA, the Pentagon. They didn't have drones. They didn't have stealths. But they sent people on voyages, ships, Vikings, barbaric. So then y'all made George the general. Then y'all turned around and made him the president. And y'all idolized him for killing and taking India and setting up colonies. Now the pilgrimage. Here's the Thanksgiving. Now the punkers and the Indians trade. Y'all don't hear them say the white man. White man. No white man. Y'all honor them for killing and being atrocity. And then if I go sell dope on the corner, who I don't make come get no dope from me, I'm just got to get means of benefit, take care of my family. I ain't jacking my money off. I ain't trying to go buy no ride. I'm trying to take care of my kids, get them something, get them out together. So they don't be on Focus Hope Line or a water state that ain't never got nothing like the state like I did. I've been a water state prison and foster child and a ward of the state, but I ain't got allowance from them. Never did. I ran away from them at 15, 16, so I AWOL at a young age from them. And I've been in and out of incarceration throughout my life. To the last few years, I live so trust. I need Jesus. So now I just give God the focus on be a law-abiding citizen. And keep my felonious thoughts in snippets and clippets for the JESSE Mohave Show. That's how I used to have to flow. Even when I was sitting on death row. Check it in Jefferson, Virginia. That's where they sent penitentiary niggas. From Michigan. The bloody state. Hey, I'm just giving y'all shit. But we on NBA, Non-Balling Association. It's the tax bracket. Y'all running around here. What tax bracket y'all in? I'm working on my tax right now. What tax bracket y'all in? So why y'all saying y'all own it? God bless Charlie got his own. If you leasing it and you leasing and buying, you renting. If you don't own, that ain't yours. It ain't in your name, that ain't yours. You got to trust that person that he won't backdoor you a seller or backdoor you. You don't die off and they backdoor you and just get rid of it. Because it ain't in your name. The game ain't meant to be what? It's meant to be in your name. God bless the child that got his own. It ain't meant to be sold where a pastor sell hope to those who put it to the offering. If the game ain't meant to be told, it's meant to be sold, then y'all help me cope with this here dope. How we gonna run around here, dick ride, dick howling, a nigga, give him 10 on pump 9, he running around here giving Jigging them his money and running around chasing behind Jigging them, and Jigging them ain't even studying. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm in the hood risking my life. I jump in front of a bullet, ready to go out to war with this nigga like Secret Service. And this nigga, I got caught up, this nigga out of sight, out of mind. I couldn't even get him on the line. And I ain't no lie. I tried. Maybe once. Once it was on me. Twice, I'll be fooled. But I put myself in there. He don't owe me nothing. See, we get that misconstrued. Niggas get themselves in the jail and then you get mad because, nah, nigga, that nigga got to take it. You put yourself there. That nigga ain't gonna tell you to go whatever your choice was. You could have been landing with that puppeteer, that Smurfette. She probably told your dumb ass, don't get up out of bed. Now, I know some niggas in situations now they did. And she, Miss Shram, you said, when I went to this high school, Flint, North, she used to say it all the time, hey, Friday, you could get yourself in something, or it could take a lifetime to get up out of it. Nothing to discuss, Miss Shram. May she rest in peace. I think I seen her obituary. Y'all have to understand this game is real. But now, welcome to the real reality. You have to be what I call a check and balance system. The check and balance system has to be where you have to have what I call an extensive lie of either fun. Because, see, people got, and I want bro to hear this. People have this misconstrued. Bro, you still there too?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I know I hit one button because I heard. I want you to hear this. Do you hear me too, bro?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. People get this misconstrued about credit. With no cash, forget it. Tell me how you gonna open one account without the minimum at least $25. Some banks take the minimum $25. Tell me how is a credit line gonna establish anything if you don't have a job check line? Credit people clean up your check line through credit unions because you have now what you call established payment system, a check line, a funding. It can be cash or check. You still have to fund that credit union to clean up the old credit. That's like a crackhead paying you back. Forget it. Do y'all understand my point? It takes cash, bitcoins, whatever to establish what we call credit. So y'all get mad at Allen Iverson for taking money from a booster or something. But what if the booster didn't give him nothing? He suffered. And then when he got into the NBA or whatever, y'all just see how his credit line just all of a sudden flourished. All of a sudden. Now he's walking around with what they call a black platinum card, a black Visa American Express card. See, Visa is credit that we want to have plastic credit now. You don't want to walk around with sleeves of cash now. That's old. Played out in 88. You now want to have plastic, but you have to use some type of cash to deposit to reimburse that. Okay, you go get you a Sears card. Go get you a minimum, but you have to use a bank credit line to get the credit card. So you still have to deposit some type of cash. Or you have to spend something to get a rebate. Or they have to have a credit line, a credit check. So, but the credit line bills a credit, and the credit line comes from a credit check that you don't have to already pay it off. Some type of mortgage loan, lease, or debt. Because bad credit, forget it. They're going to crack that, bring you back. Don't get it twisted. It's unrealistic. No disrespect to the game. But NBA, now non-balling association niggas. We say that because we live past our means. We live past what we see and what we see. We living up there like we the people on Shark Tank. The owners of like say the brother, the Mike Cuban, the lady that owned QVC shop. She on the shop working on, or the crazy motherfucker that own it. He got a lot of things. He's into a lot. And their ownership, they're investing. And let me tell y'all about how their investment must go. They have to be like Jeezy. You already have to have so many units sold on the streets, nigga. You gotta have 1,000, 2,000. You gotta have already 2 million, not 2,000 hits on YouTube. You got a unit sold. You gotta already be what they call a money line established. Not no domain site and you got a blog page, you got a YouTube, a podcast like old Jesse, but he got 3 hits. Nobody subscribed to his YouTube channels or his Spotify channels or his snippets and clippers. Y'all know I'm putting extra snippets and clippers on my shows. You get 20, 30, 40 minutes of shit I forget, but I'm putting it on the Spotify for those who visit. They get extra. Go look at it. This might be 2 hours, but when you go on Spotify, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes. I put a whole bunch of more shit in that shit be fun. I be cracking up like, they gonna be. But I had to tell y'all, but y'all gotta subscribe. Or some of my YouTube channels. Check it. If it went live and it was only 215, check it on my Spotify and my subscribe channel. Because I be the editor, forgot, put shit back where I forget it and add it. Because Malcolm X was deep. I had Malcolm X, Martin Luther, I had it. Always deep. And it's something y'all might want to hear. It might appeal to the ear. Delta Carmen virus, don't. It fuck with your senses. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to blow your natural high. I'm trying to get y'all higher than NASA. Y'all want to go there. But that's what we after. We after mathematics. So mathematics applies credit. Credit comes from money. Cash established credit. Cash pays off debt and credit. Taxes. Again, George and them betrayed King and them on the liability. It was just taxes. They wanted their own shit. Framers set it up that way. Taxes was the first excuse. We ain't paying you taxes. So you say, I'm going to kill off my own people, not pay you taxes. So when they rush the White House, only thing I oppose, black people skint their backs for that too, man. Y'all tearing up shit. Now, when the niggas tore up L.A. Rise, it was goddamn. How you doing, Miss Nicole Marshall, my other Baker Street's finest? If that's who I think it is, Miss Trina Martin. I know it's Baker Street's finest. How you doing? Fist Forest fine. I would say, you's a puppeteer. We was on that. You's a taster choice because you always been a cold chocolate bunny. But, honey, we on N.B.A. Can you explain what tax credit line, experience, TransUnion, Equifax? People always run, okay, I want a credit line 540 to 780 and 8. Well, if you get a 700, 740, you no longer have to deal with cash. You could use Visa, Master, Plastic. Your choice. That's what's up, mama. I know you good. You look good like always. You's a puppeteer, Smurfette. What's up? God bless you. Happy Black History Month to you. And may he continue blessing you. It's so good to hear from you. I appreciate you coming up. I'm going to tell you like this. Let it whip. And you keep letting it dip. And if they ain't here, get the fuck on then. Tell them that. Rob, my dog. You tell me that's what's up. You found for life. Buyers in the bill. Don't ever get it. Boy, let him. Y'all can't fuck with my dog on them G-Rides or the motherfucking old school Lolos. You got that Cali blood in you, Rod. Cause I be seeing them motherfucker. You had a bite. You ready for the shows. You ready for Busta Rhymes in them shows, though, the car shows, nigga. Cause I done rolled a deuce and quarters electric back in the days. Man, you a bum with E40 and the federal tapes. Who say I can't ride? Telling me, UT and them, we ride out like old school homies. AV's finest. Fifth Ward, me, you, Lee, Willie, all of them been on the show. But Rod, y'all my fan for life. I know Trini, she's my puppeteer. She's my smart fan. I always gonna bless you fine there. You my always welcome on my digital platform. Today we deciphering puppeteers and smart friends, but we move on due to taping regulations. No, I'm just doing it. Jesse Mohave Show and Lama Breamers and my brothers associations. Because we proceed on now because I don't know how we got so much on N.B.A. N.B.A. is something I wanted y'all, we got to misconstrue because it's running hip-hop, it's running our mind state, it's watered down. Steph now has changed the game of basketball. Basketball has changed to now everybody play it like golf. They're across the line and shoot. Well, golf, you taking a ball and hitting it from a distance to hit it in a hole, and if it's a hole in one, you the coldest thing like Tiger. Ever done it? You did DDA all day. You know how we do. And Day Navy, he's fine. It's you talking now, Jesse Mohave Show. Y'all know how we do. Y'all, it's a whole different situation if I was going back into my days, and let's just say before I was incarcerated. Who's that came around? But must I proceed? We have it where we deviate from NBA to where it's so watered down. Steph and them come take a shot from half court. It's deviated from what he was saying, the coaches running plays. Michael Jordan and them were set plays, triangle offense. Bad Boy set up a rule called the Bad Boy Rules for Jordan and his offense, the triangle offense. Kobe and them, Magic and them had Showtime. Or what is Showtime? I forgot how we go. Because they would run a LA fast break, so LA Expressway. I mean, just like it fast. And it was different concepts. Now, it's shoot and turn the other way. They don't even follow their shots. That was the concept of Namath Smith. You would have to follow your shot. And I'm going to tell you why. Before the whole basket had a hole or nets, it had what? A peach basket. And it had no bottom. Kids was over there throwing it like I do every time I'm somewhere. I be shooting. I take a little wipes. And I always miss. You know why? It opens up on me. I be forgetting it's a wipe, so it opens up. But by being wet, now I'm trying to like a little some piece of paper and flick it in and open up. Now I break my jumper, bro. Got to work on it. But but what I'm saying to you is, Namath Smith invented basketball. He takes credit for building basketball because he's the color. But he did document it as so because he took the bottom. He was an athlete, a coacher. I think he was a teacher, and they was out there playing some students. So he didn't invent it. The students playing invented. He just took the bottom. So they no longer had to go retrieve the ball out the basket. That's why it's called basketball. Dr. Namath Smith, a professor, said, y'all got to do the research. I try to, just like the logo, man. Y'all know it should be a Jumpman logo. It's just my NBA preference, or my opinion. And I don't like Michael Jordan, but it's still what it is. It is. His conception of basketball fly, and he took flight from the conception of the tight shorts and all that. Oh, Kelly Trapico shorts wearing ass niggas. Skinny jeans. That's why I got these skinny jeans niggas. I just talk about, don't let me shit tell you. I just talk about them, like Kelly Trapico, Dave Bean pulling up when they play with Milwaukee Bucks, them coochie cutter ass shorts. I just. But no, NBA players at that time, they wore tighter shorts. So I always thought, man, them niggas the shorts so tight they can't fart in them. I know they gonna catch jock itch. Jokey jokes, y'all. See, I already know. That's what I'm fucking. See, y'all gonna make me get the blaze, and then they gonna say I'm being wrong on my show. I'm acting up. So they know how I get. I wasn't even in class and had to sit by the teacher's desk. I tried to sit by the pretty girl. Go ask the prettiest girls who like to do. Every class I was in. I can tell y'all every pretty girl in the school. Man, I catch the pink. I'd rather come to school with a patch over my eye, just sit by that pretty girl, be by that pretty teacher. But they also made me show out. Because black, then they like the light skin, Fuji ass, Mario, Shimamo ass. They didn't like old black Wesley Snipes and Tyrese put old black ass giggle cookies on. That's all I'm saying, y'all. No disrespect. I was old black Buster Brown. Or I had to have a reputation of some kind of money. That's what I'm back to when I not to deviate. Puppeteers, Smurfett's, but I just had to be sarcastic with what I was saying because I don't want y'all to take this wrong. I don't deal in feelings, don't deal in emotions. I'm hypothetically speaking, so I got to speak direct, and that means you get upset. And I'm pointing a finger at you, because you don't want you run again. I have felonious thoughts and behavior at times. I don't want that to come out. They breathe the yellow tape talking about some kind of crime. I'm going to try if I live. So and I ain't promised tomorrow or the next day. So that's why I pray. And that's why it's mercy. Y'all pray for your dog too, cause he working with me. Y'all be laughing, nigga. But I try to keep it around for him. That way I stay lyrical and y'all enjoy it my show. But because it's not derogatory or directive people. When the people say I'm so offensive, I cuss like a sailor and all this. Well, I'm sorry. I just try to be me in reality. I can't be your spiritual. I can't connect. It's like me. I'm not gonna go work for you. What you want me to go steal from you? Stick you? If I'm working at McDonald's, what you want me to do? I ain't on the register. Or if I ain't the next, like the manager counting up that's G's drawers that they say, money makes me content and happy. Business over pleasure. I thought y'all didn't understand. Jesse Mohave Show, but I have a motto. I live by policy. Shit, I'd rather have 1,500 million and that'll get my dick more erect than any pussy. Because pussy gonna get me upset. Trust me, when she go through her cycle, watch me go through mine. And if we ain't got no money, situation's gonna be real ugly at times. Now go try to take out the condo and then you had that fake ass Visa, that fake ass, let's just say JPay card or Dad Cash Out or Dash Out, whatever card you want it to be. And it don't motherfucker instant feed me cash out. That candlelight dinner no longer turn to you light the candle and she eat up the dinner. That now decides, do I fuck with this old broke ass nigga? Cause he sure enough not a breadwinner. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? See, it's brackets you got to be in. It's levels. Meek Mill says it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. Well, I'm trying to shoot through you niggas on a whole nother level. Shoot up on you motherfuckers and run up on you like a running rifle. But I'm much clever. Because I know these devils will try to bleach my intellectual and try to what I call depreciate my value and even subtract my decimals. But I can't let them. Nah, can't do that. Why not? Old school trophy. So now I went too hard for. Now you niggas quote me. This shit real. It's reality. There y'all go. I see, y'all the ones who had me going to, now I got to do this. I'm putting this shit together. So y'all, it's going to be a whole bunch of shit with this. Subscribe to my channels. Subscribe to Spotify. Subscribe to where I'm at digital. I put links, paste. Shit, I ain't put a GoFundMe. Help me if y'all choose to. That's love in the club. Because I ain't going to do nothing but make it a product of what y'all done. And make it, guess what? More for y'all. I ain't never been greedy. Food, y'all never been greedy. I at least share my M&M's. Made one. Damn, nigga, I ain't funny with that many M&M's. See how he black? Nah, I just talk to you. He said, hey, wait back to the nigga acting funny with his Skittles. Now I'm smacking that whole back out your head. Nigga, give me one Skittle. And this back, this is back. Now you can't be in my pack of wolves and you act. Niggas, now they everywhere. Now I don't like to give funny stuff, but that's how I ask them, y'all. Y'all, my people tell y'all know I'm come to the table, feed the table. That's just how I am. Look at food. Tell them again, Mr. Dudley, Mr. Grady, including me, Mr. Burroughs, Mr. Willie Betts. May they rest in peace, some of the greatest king athletic directors, janitorial services. I grew up with them. They inspired me and allowed me to work for them at a young age. And Fuji said the same thing. Man, you couldn't play. We was coached under concepts. We was ran under rules and regulation. You can't play like that. You'd have been benched. I don't give a fuck how your shot is. Them ill-advised shots. These niggas shooting over here in the coach's box. Where coach called time out, he sit the chairs around. They just shoot. They practicing their accuracy.
You would have only benched an ill-advised shot if it missed.
Right. But you got shooters.
Nobody care how you win, long as you win.
There you go. But you got to think. You formulating Rodmans and stuff for them shooters that miss, because they're gonna miss if they taking that percentage of shots. That is not high percent of shots they're taking, and they're taking ill-advised shots. But Steph is exception. He showed me now. You didn't like going up in the hole. You learned to shoot this far out. Because your little yellow pretty motherfucker, even at Davidson now, I watched his career. He was shooting 30, him and Mark Make. Some of them was the higher scorers, college percentile shooters. Free throw shooters and shooters outside field goal. Mark Making in him, and then some more collegiate. Sean Restford, them, even, I want to say Steve, I can name a few. But there was Phil Hyperkin, even Big Glenn, Big Dog Robinson, and Big Ticket in there. There were high field goals. Shaq was a high field goal shooter because his high percentage shot was a dunk. He can't shoot a free throw, but he could dunk that bitch and still score 30 shots. Dunk in the layup. Who you know? You got Porzingis. You got Towns that just won a free throw. You ain't never seen a center win a 3-point shooting contest. Have you?
Never.
Never in life form. Have you ever in life form witnessed a center win a 3-point contest? I witnessed even Sean Marion forwards, Big Shot Bob, at that size, but I never witnessed center and that many centers. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? They now looking at half-court shots as if it's supposed to be made regularly in just some of the celebrity shootings. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? They're putting a clock stoppage because people are practicing. LeBron couldn't shoot a free throw, but he shoot better trades now than he do shoot free throws. NBA, non-balling association. It's watered down. It's cliche. It's marketing. It's not as physical. You cannot touch players. They don't even want them to act like they've been around sick motherfuckers. Everybody, whole team on protocol. We'll go send a whole D-League squad in. It's marketing strategy. These players has to do. It's WWE, worldwide entertainment. That's all it is now. Except it's on an exhibition level. How can Steph just jack off this half a season, but go into the All-Star and score 50 points and shoot at an accuracy? It's unheard of. But he can do it on any given night. But this All-Star game, he was exceptional because now he take Golden State and off all the. That's how they do it. Shaq and them would rest and have injuries set up so they would take it all the way to up All-Star and after, and then come back out and just work it through the later half of the season and into the playoffs. Because that's where they was utilized and the most marketing came in at. But now, it's 24-hour market. Chris Paul hurt, but watch how many State Farm commercials come out tomorrow. Can y'all see what I'm saying? This nigga, every team we go to, 4 other players on this. You saw these players finish them, but you didn't hear him from. But he was coming in the hoods to the schools. But Joe Dumars and them was setting up camps that your mama and them could not afford. Joe Dumars, Isaiah, their camps was in Nova, Bloomfield, Clarkston, all the suburbia rural metro areas of Detroit. And there was affordable parents because their parents could afford. They was at Axel GMC. Our parents was at Focus Hope Lines. My mama couldn't even get that. She was mentally ill-advised to raise. Let them state it. But she had better love than these foster parents ever gave me. Or raised. A lot of them, let's just say, let the record reflect. That's a whole different story. My life story is, like they say, one's blockbuster movie. Now I have to choose and undertake how I approach, how I want to display it. But it's got to be real. It cannot be tarnished or artificial. Because I didn't live mine according like that. I lost 2 sons. That's why the show got to go on. I don't care, nigga. I was up here sick with they shot it. I ain't recommending the because y'all go ahead and get that shit if y'all want to. Fuck y'all up. I can't take it. I don't know if I had this shit again. Re-rock me up. They motherfucking re-rock some shit, put it in my system. Now they just shook it up and put it on me. Fuck wrong with y'all. Now I got to go get 951 like a fucking dog. Nigga, I love heifers. I don't want to be a heifer. Motherfucker. But whole different story. I don't want to get up, but give them a motherfucking pleasure. Because then they say, damn, check me with the scope. And then they say, I got the armed cop, the Delta. Now I know I got a shot for it, so why I got it? I'm suing y'all, but can't do that. See how the government officials, FDA approved, fucked over us. When it's beneficial to you. I'm going to teach y'all how this shit go in the sense of NBA. If I throw you the ball, you throw me the ball back, or do you shoot it? The choice is yours. Are you a good shooter and you believe in you're going to make that shot, you're going to take that shot. But if it's not, you're nervous, ill-advised, your chances of making that shot are how I'm giving you verbatim so you can understand the marketing strategy of it. Now you got people that they shoot and they only show them shooting, or like How many times Beckham and them caught that with these sticky gloves on? How many times they didn't catch it doing a flip? Or, you know what I'm saying? The bloopers with the blunders, the pros and the cons. Now, the commissioner has built it where the players are marketable. We put him on PlayStation. We get them and everybody into it. Jerseys, seats, and so on. But we need him to do this at this level. And he got to continue to do it at a consistent level with as less as possible, dog, and minimize injury, such as the NFL and the concussion. Though I respect it, yes, because it's injury prone, brings it minimize injuries. Does it take from it? Yes. It turns it now into an exhibitionist game, such as the Globetrotters versus watching the Bulls versus the Lakers in the Bad Boys era. Can y'all understand? Picture that. Go back and watch. Look at the scores. Look at the strategic. Look at how these D-League players beating these players that's marketable. Nigga, I had niggas on the yard that I know will fuck over this nigga. Man, he called. But the nigga just had a bad break. Or an injury. Or he just made the wrong choice. Or was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, how many chances to make it to the league? Your chances is better hit the number straight 10 times in a row. Because the obstacles one must go through is slim to none. At least coming where I'm coming from. What's up, good brother? What's up, dog? You hear me? But these is things I have now witnessed.
No.
And I have experience to where I could share. It's not wisdom. It's just guidance that I could share with you. Because every day it's a trap for me. It's an obstacle. I have to succumb to these fake ass, faggot ass, bitch ass niggas in my face. That is the most insensitive shit. And they go out their way. That's what I can't understand. Y'all, and you broke ass, you fucking thought your ass bitches that ain't a domestic issues want to come in my place and tear up the motherfucker. Because you miserable and you fucked up. And you bring your past into my future. And you fickle mind, dick sucker, dick hand. I'm not talking, this is not the bash to get coming home. I'm talking about the niggas going out their way to think they going, you a figment of my imagination. I ain't got no infatuation, no. I want to see imagination for you, of you. Man, I've been done 18 years around all men. And fucking intimacy is not in my plans or nothing I even want to. I'm not bi-curious. It's not up me. If I was, I could check every trap I want to check. Man, I'd go throw a brick through the one, just go in the county and knock it, or just stay around me. That's how easy it is just go live around me. You bitch ass motherfuckers, and y'all know who y'all are. It's obvious. That's wrong. That's foul. And then if I bust you in your motherfucking head or see, now I'm talking crazy. Or I'm talking like, I'm just keeping it 100. It says it's just disrespectful. But if I get the disrespectful, and y'all ain't gonna like my disrespect, because I'm gonna get like I'm on the yard. I'm gonna incite, or like I'm inciting a ride. And you gotta participate, don't you dare, bitch, or you better go lock down. And then nigga still might throw some bleachers and gas or anything. Lawnmower fluid or boiling hot water on your stupid ass. And cook your skin, you stupid motherfucker. That's how real it get. But see, I don't want it to get real like that. But I seen it for what it is. Man, I've been to every level. Again, I ain't want to go. Man, you ought to see how I was crying like a little bitch, stupid old boy shooting kites. Not on niggas. Remember, couldn't nobody take my yard, my butt, my mind state, or my mentality. I was trying to get back out to my kids so they could be doing the show for me. However, I put myself there, I got to get myself out. I ain't cry, whine, nothing. Do time, don't squat, don't whine, don't cry. And don't blow no niggas natural high. Cause I see niggas get stabbed 33 times, climb on the wall where it need 33 blood spilled. Pathogen niggas to clean up the blood spill. Cause the trails was all the way from the unit to the gym. This nigga running. There's 4 other motherfuckers on that nigga head. So don't tell me this shit ain't real. And I was just that. Now imagine niggas shooting you. And I done seen niggas get shot up cigarette butts. I done seen children shoot. I done seen all kinds of shit niggas got killed in my arm. And it's real. I see it for what it is. However, I've never experienced that. I have never experienced to no extent. No can I clarify. However, I'm not scared of it. I think my children waiting on me. I got some homies. My best friend, Malcolm, Slug. Slug got on my nerves. Yeah, I know he ain't gonna get on my nerves. I got some homies. T-Bird. Brew. I said I must give a special shout out. Juice and all of them niggas ready. Nard and them, all my OGs, shit. Big Shane and Reese, their brother, motherfucker. Love to see me dribble about. Everybody love to see me dribble about. Right? We ain't gonna just NBA, that's why we can. However, y'all, I'm an exceptional dribbler. I was a better dribbler than I was as a scorer. I should have worked on scoring. Now I don't want to do nothing but shoot jumpers. I just hate those jumpers. I don't want to do nothing but shoot jumpers. That's all I'm good with. I'm shooting me a jumper. I used to love dribbling. Man, the coach used to tell me, don't you get past that bar, you break a press. I used to break the presses. Everybody gonna tell you he's not lying. The coach would go ask Garfield Marv. I couldn't pass. I passed Tally, and then was the big scorer. I was wondering how I only had 5 to 10 points, and I had the ball more than everybody. I had to pass it because eventually they were cornering me because I was dribbling. I was amazing. You proving it. I mean, he resting Britt Pruitt Allen and you know, some of the people I go there be sitting in the bleachers like this nigga crap. I be putting on the they'll tell you I was a hot sauce before there was a hot sauce at N1 and Professor in there. I was already doing that shit. I was doing that shit with a golf ball and a blue ball. Ask them. So when you say NBA, I was already I could dribble a ball way better than NBA. I was playing with NBA players, Sandy Sandlees, Gus McAlee. I was going down to I was going down there. I was in student gyms at every college and. You know, back then, because I was traveling with some of the teams. I don't like to go into it because they ain't on my show, but they'll tell you, yes, he was. I'd have been Matt B. Jones, Terry Mills, Long, and all of them. All of them, man, they would, I've been mad at, man. We used to go get donuts and stuff. They'll be like, that's who they, man, that look. Because they thought I was bound for college, because for schooling. Y'all know, I had let's just say schoolwork, the teachers and the counselor. And I'm going to tell you she was my counselor at Northern. And I can't stand when it was testing time because she always knew. I liked it, special ed, because that's where I was comfortable with, my surrounding. It was not a big class. And then it was treated more special of my success. We was treated special. The teachers gave us more undivided attention. And then I was always, special ed, I wasn't in LD, so if it's special ed, that means it was temperamental. We was not dumb, we was temper. We could not control our tempers. Some of us was abused, some of us traumatic abuse, some of us abused. I was not abused, I was not even neglected. I was lied and kidnapped. So I had anger. You could put my picture in the face for foster. I would attack anybody that lied. I had built up anger. I resented foster care. I knew they didn't love me. The way they treated me and my brothers and sisters. It was hatred coming through school. So I was already feeling, and I didn't know how to control it. So I ventured out at my peers. And they'd tell you, me and my brother could be arguing. Or he could be about to fight. I come beat the shit out of him. He'd get mad because I done whooped niggas on this fight. He'd get mad because I done jumped in this fight. He wanted to beat their ass. I'm mad now. We fight. Y'all understand what it is? We was under what they call adolescent traumatic environment. And we're a product of our environment. See, they name shit and depict shit, but y'all put us in harm's way. So y'all took me out of place, never been shot up, house ain't never caught on fire, because my grandmama and mom and them stayed many places and I kept in touch with them. But y'all take me in about 3 weeks later or a month later, this house shot up. I dive over there on my sister. My brother just happened to be, and the police still don't understand how I wasn't shot up with the Uzi. Or it was a tech. They still know it was shot all around. You understand what I'm saying? It's stories behind stories. Or I had issues while rocking. You put me in a corner in the middle of the night. So a child don't get to sleep for school. That's the way you call that. And then when I get old enough, now you scared what I do to you. And now I'm vengeful. So now I have no respect for mothers, fathers, parents, black, white, because how they treated me. I was a check. I wasn't shit. They didn't care if I ate molded bread. It was a joke to some of the kids because we was kids. They would leave. That's why I had to go steal my own shit, because I wasn't getting allowed. So anybody tell you, man, ain't no stuff. I hate to talk about stuff because I don't steal no more. But if you was with me, y'all want the gloves, we going to the back, we all going to get it. If you a packer, everybody want to go with me because we going to have all the candy, all the food. I don't have the money to buy it, so I went to the spoiled kids, and the spoiled kids know who they are. I ain't going to say y'all name, y'all ain't going to. But y'all had to allow some money from y'all parents so y'all could buy the milk, but we had the cereals. Then we family. Some of our people, though. How did we? And they'll tell you, I always had more cakes, snacks, and money. I was so bad, I would get paper routes, ice cream routes, would never deliver, but I always would collect. Come collect with the paper stacked up over here. When I'm counting the money, split it with my brother. Like, bro, I told you I'm going to get us some money. I'm going to get us up out of here. That's how, but we 10, 9 telling me, I think I got a brother, it's Master these ass. I got a brother doing life. This is my brother that be on the show through blood. He was adopted off. See how they adopted him off? And he was only like so many months. We was teenagers when he got adopted off. So we had a choice. And again, me and my brother both agreed, man, they ain't got no money. We ain't adopted. We've been to many foster homes, many people settings to see if we'd be adopted, but they ain't had no money. We don't want to be there. We finna fuck this place up. We finna cause havoc. Can't do nothing to us. You can't whoop us. And you can't really whoop us. Man, but me and my brother had a little, and I always had, he know who to believe it, because I'm going to make, he didn't get bikes and stuff. Foster parents, guess who? He get the Predators, Mongoose, because I walk up, if you in the hood got a better moped and bike than me, guess who's going to get a better Georgia 60, Go, whatever you got, guess who's going to get, if you got it on, I'm buying it off you anyway. You got dope, you ain't selling that in the hood. If I ain't, man, I'm buying all your dope. How you going to get rid of it? I got it. Y'all understand my concept? I was a foster child, foster sins. So I had a way of believing, no father. The streets was my mother. The penitentiary. I've been on my own since I was 9 years old. I came to foster care 8, 9, 7, and 8. And once I seen that first foster family setting, that was it. It mentally scarred because it was shot up. They was neglected. There was no love. They fucked over. Our mind state. I had issues. I done been took from my mom. I already had psychological issues as a child. Now you just increased the issues. And then you got me seeing a white therapist and case manager who don't give a fuck. And then y'all giving them allowances and then we ain't getting shit. We wearing Buster Browns and Stetsons and old news, boy. I've been in foster home how many years? And I never got none I still ain't got none of the Christmas trees I want. Now I just want a puppeteer to be there. But I still never got the gifts I wanted as a child or adult unless I went and got it myself. So I either stole or hustled or worked for it. I had 3 options. Life, death, and wealth, same thing. And that was my mind state to this day. Why would it change and I'm setting my ways? At 9 to 9, I'm 49. That's 40 years of sin in the other way. Then I go to penitentiary. I got all these niggas lying up trying to fuck me or fuck over me and lie to me. Or if I did have a person send me $100, they standing there praying on me to crumb snatch it from me. Cause it's the strong take from the weak, or the strong prey on the weak. Until I became the strong. You can't take my yard, you can't take my booty, you can't take nothing from me. I'm gonna fuck over you, hoe ass nigga. Now what? So every day now a nigga threaten me to kill me. So now I gotta live with every day a nigga wanna kill me. Cause I'm tougher and better than you. I don't beat your ass, come in your shit, take your shit, beat your ass, close the lock. I locked the lock. So now I turn kick. We finna buck a fucking, ain't gonna be shit on my dick, it's gonna be blood on my knife. Penny teach you rules. You know, if you snooze, you lose. See, that's NBA. There's levels to this shit. But I always dealt with it as Scambino Mob Deep, 6 feet deep. You better put some killers on your team. Because, see, the reality is death, life and wealth, death. It's reality to me. It never changed. See, I never deviated from it. I lost 2 sons. So what makes you think I'm going to believe in what these... niggas killed my son. Niggas lured one of my sons. I got out the phone. So you mean to tell me you ain't gonna believe the man that always give? And I'm still trying to give to my son spirituality now. You gonna deviate from what I'm saying to you when I never brought you her, and you can't wait to see you? No, daddy, this daddy. Ask the grandbabies. Ask anybody who they could look for. If I embrace you and I fuck with you and call you fam, or you my puppeteer, if I embrace you, I'm gonna turn you into an asset, not a liability. If you can't sell pussy good, I'm gonna help fill out your application and take your test. People ready, labor. You gonna do shit. You gonna make $100 at least a day. Then we can't play. We can't fuck, suck, duck, nothing. We can't. If a duck can pull a truck, you better hook the motherfucker up every time. And because if you don't, you let that motherfucker puppy lick you in the face, he gonna do it every time. That means he gonna play you like a sucker and lick your whole ass, sucker ass. And then if a sucker in the way, a player don't stand a chance. Don't ever get it twisted. Niggas trying to pick your brain, trying to pick your soft spot, trying to crumb snatch from you, trying to fuck over you, cock block it, lying on they dick. They bitch fucking them, but calling you the bitch ass nigga. And you ain't never been fucked or suck a dick. You don't even want to suck a. I just made me a pipe. This is the first pipe I had in a long time. This my. I gotta have it. This made me feel like a. Putty. Like I have to have rich status. Like I'm trying to buy NBC for the Jews on national. This I'm trying to think work with just about trying to work his way up the syndicate level. I'm trying to just give me a slot. Plug myself. Breakfast Club, they got a slot. Shit, why I can't have a slot? Y'all think my shit on that level? Don't I be coming? Look how many hours I get. Look how many shows and the length of time I'm getting with no snippets, no cut, no editing, no. Y'all got extra trailers and stuff on my shows, but you gotta subscribe. It's only for the low. Man, I got an Amazon book on Amazon for $2.99 for Eat Kindle, and y'all don't want to go read this for $2.99. Neither one of these books. Look, for $2.99, all this material. That means, and y'all don't even come on support me free. Just come on live. But y'all want to hear me vibe and crack y'all up. This is my youngest dead son, Servies. He died in February of 2009. Didn't even make the papers. Shot in the back of the head. Helping his homies. Homies had to put a robbery down somewhere, I was told. I heard so many stories about it. It's so much in these pages that it's beyond. This is one. I have different certificates. I have custodial maintenance, apprenticeship skills. I'm welder certified, licensed TIG mixing, etc. However, I got welder's eye burn, and then I got other issues with mine. See, here's another certificate. I've been to drug treatment programs. Who say I'm an old dope fiend ass niggas? Nigga, that's cause I got my damn pipe. Don't mean I'm smoking that shit that ain't right. But anything get your mind right. Who am I to judge? It's your choice. Just live. This was all federal prison. Mobbing, you know. We was mobbing. So see these books. Oh, this was old state prison. Look, I cut up. Shit, now I look like old Crackhead Henry, I call myself. No disrespect. It's just me, I call myself that. Y'all, you know how Sasha Fierce got an alter ego side. I got my Crackhead Henry side. You know, I heard my Roscoe mode when I was on talking about the puppeteer. But these is things, and then these pages and so on. Oh, this is my oldest son. He was killed 9 months apart. Right, the same day Michael Jackson, 2010, July the 7th or the 10th. When the same day Michael Jackson, think he was buried or he died. My son was my son was killed that morning. The same day Michael Jackson died or he was buried. He stayed above ground for so long. Michael Jackson, the only entertainer, stayed above earth so long after he died. They had Zoom, immune, and everything. I mean, trust me. Check the link. Even our greatest president, I think, Lincoln. Because Lincoln had to be transported. During that time, it was railroad transports. So I think that was Lincoln that had to be. And the railroads he was going through, I don't forget. Y'all don't quote me. Y'all look it up. I don't like to say right or wrong. I'm just opinionated. And then people want to come debate it. This ain't the great debaters. And then that's Joe Biden negotiating like Samuel, the negotiator. He negotiate right now with Putin when Putin already started. And then he said, you step on over here if you want to. Y'all see these nuclear buttons I got hooked to. Got satellites up there like us. Russians, that type of time now. But this is the book, y'all. And this is Earth Flags. My ex, she went through, same things, but not, I still can't pronounce it. It's brain cancer. She had stage 4 brain cancer. I edited, chief wrote, but this is her experience. And this is her on I don't know, on porch somewhere. We might took these pictures. that, this is the book called Earth's Plague Cancer. This is her self, I would say bibliography, however you want to say it, but it's her self-experience of dealing with cancer, brain cancer, stage 4. And then the stage of remissive and 2 infections and 3 surgeries. And me, I got a certificate for putting her cataract. See, I can put it, see, I got my first aid skills. And I ain't just, I use my head for more than a hat rack. And then it just took more than just a nap now. And it ain't just y'all go, this the JESSE Mohave Show, not Knots Landing. So get us started. We gonna figure this out, but we gonna make sure we stay on top of it. NBA, Non-Balling Association, and our tax bracket. Then we're law-abiding citizens, and we working within the checks balance system. And watch how you feel, because God always bless the child that got his own. Puppeteers, Smurfettes. Y'all the most beautiful thing God could ever create. We come from a woman. Y'all can never get it misconstrued that man, woman, God created man, he created woman from a male rib. If y'all believe King James, if y'all believe scientific, however, it's male and female. And I believe in Adam and Eve. I have no curiosity on sword fishing, batting. However, I am attracted to 2 beautiful women who don't fantasize. And yes, we can perform. But I don't even want to run bustos and trains with hoes and stuff with niggas no more. Because I'm not even what they call fantasy with watching girl and male porn, because I want to be the man that's hitting that bad bitch or that porno chick, and she that freakish or kinkish nasty. So to all my puppeteers, fine there, however you want to appear, let that hips whip. And if you choose to sashay a dip, just grab it or grip. Just don't slip with it. Miss Murphy, don't you ever perp with it or have regrets. Because when you something come through, niggas gonna already be cutting, they already gonna be choosing to try to cut through, sign you or get cut checks. Because you was the one they want, or the one they want to get it. You was that bona fide one. You the one, what I call the baddest chick in the gang. You the one they recognize and they want to give them their last name. See, you the one everybody in the village want. Because you the only one on the baddest thing. You have no flaws. You even got Gargamel trying to come through. Fuck all them. You trying to get strictly you. Know you the prize. In a Cracker Jack box. And it be that low. We skip past the caramel and the peanuts sometimes. Just get to that motherfucker. Little bitty prize. That they ain't nothing but glowing. Or it could be a tattoo on your hand. Y'all got to stay focused with me. JESSE Mohave Show. I love giving it to y'all. Y'all just let me put what I call re-rock it, put a 2 on the 1. 2 on the 1. It's like our shots we take. I don't want to take it no deep because, I can say hit it off. How one mind can get, how one mind can think, and one how deep one situation can get. The tongue could be a double-edged sword. Or you could live to fight another fight. Patience is a virtue. I learned that gangsta shit in the penitentiary. Granny said you only got yourself to be a friend. There ain't no such thing as friends. Them means your friend and enemies. And one thing I learned from most of never mix your spirituality up with your reality. Because faith without works is like with no deed. And what you could have faith to one hand and do to one other one, welcome to the real world. See which one get filled the faster. Can y'all understand where I'm coming from? That's on NBA ass, nigga. Non-Balling Association. So y'all don't get the game twisted. Because there's a levels to this shit. And their level, NBA, them they tryout chicks be sometimes 6 and 7 figures. They tryout checks. Now, if you put yourself on a working system, you work every day. You work for $200 a day, 5 days a week, you make $1,000. You claim dependents, they might cut $800 to $900 of it. You claim exempt, you get the full. Still, city tax still gonna cut this over there. So they still cutting the tax. So a FICA, not just the federal level is now, but they still cutting what they call 40 something out of it. So you get what, 960 of it. Now you get that. It's 4 weeks in it, so it's 9 times. Let's say 9 times that is 3,600. 4 times that is 3,600. Then with 4 times that, 240. Add 240 with that. Now we're looking at 240 plus the 3,600. So we're looking at $3,840. That's your annual growth somewhere up in there. It's estimated, if I'm wrong. Now you got that annual 38, almost $4,000 a month. If you're on a weekly, if it's a bi-weekly, you still two weeks every bi-week. But it's for annually, it's 12 months in a year. So you say 4 times that. Let's estimate it 38. Let's cross it over to 4. 4 times that times 12, that's $48,000 a year. Welfare, NBA ass niggas, you don't supposed to make $1,200 a month. A month. If you make $1,200 a month, you better cut that to 20%. Disability, you can't make $1,200 a month. How can one live off $1,200 a month? Your Army karma travels to go get your 2-in-1 shot. Could be a Uber ride or some distance or so. Unless you get free living, healthcare expense. Well, we got the Obamacare, thanks to Obama. He's heroic for that. The Obamacare, so if you don't have Obamacare, it's a felony. So what I'm saying to y'all, take into consideration, I'm hypothetically speaking, because I don't want a great debate about this. Y'all get drunk and then we argue. No, because then you get alter ego and you swelling up. Now it's a problem. But this Jesse Mohave show, we gonna keep it, let's just say, professional. And we're gonna be adult. I'm gonna be a gentleman, and y'all could be puppeteers of SMURFETTE'S, ladies, women. I don't discriminate on my forehead. You can be lime green, grapefruit, chocolate, caramel, your choice. Raspberry, juicy juice. Cherry, it don't matter. Peachy. As long as we understand ain't no curiosity. And to our gentlemen, respectfully so. Y'all have y'all choice. To the menu. You super size. Or you could leave it at just a combo meal. Or you could make it exclusive. Ocean Prime. The choice is you on your type of time. But you better know what bracket you in when you balling. See, them niggas be calling false shots and even shooting bricks. Some niggas can't even shoot a free throw or even lay up with it. So let's long dunk it, or what they call, like me, finesse it. Ask them how I do on the court. Some niggas you can't even ball on my court. I hold that bitch down like a fort, cause I go hard for real, like Carmelo in the paint. And I ain't talking about Carmelo Anthony, not with the Lakers. No disrespect, but he just get paid right now. Cause what the fuck is he doing? I'm saying, y'all, tell me what these NBA, you got D-League niggas coming in, y'all don't even know their names. Y'all don't even know their jersey, And they putting up statistics and numbers. Men, women, let the record reflect. My brother said it, I'ma say it, numbers though. Jigga man too. I estimate and gauge mine. So I won't have to do the add and subtract. It's a little more easier to estimate and gauge. Try it. Just know y'all percentiles. And what percentile are you in? Because you don't know how to divvy up your percentages. You ain't gonna be able to work with this motherfucking check and balance system. And then you no longer what they go call a law-abiding citizen. Because you know what? A man with no guidance is a wandering man. And a fool will fall for anything. Let the record reflect. This is JESSE MOHAVE SHOw. I'm gonna go and end it on that. Y'all understand what a puppeteer is? Smurfette. Can y'all tell me what this NBA association, this anybody got any decipher it or don't understand? Because I can break it down in layman's terms, autism, ebonics. Hell, I can speak a little Spanish for you. Buenos noches. Ain't that good night? I'll be getting with Buenos tardes, good afternoon, and Buenos dias is good morning. I forget it sometimes. Y'all help me out sometimes. Y'all niggas. See, y'all always fuck up with me. But don't let me blow y'all natural, huh? Cause breathe easy, cause I'm hypothetically speaking, so I gotta speak direct. That way when y'all do let the record reflect, it ain't with regrets. Y'all ain't dealing in feelings. Talking to me all twisted up and crazy. And my behavior sometimes. Remember, I told y'all special ways, so we still say that way. And don't disrespect, because I'm not embarrassed where I come from, because that's what made me. I'm self-made. I can sit up here today for those who doubted me, for those who hated, and those who got blocked. Look at me now. I'm live right here. And if you're looking at me, you lied too. So continue your hating, because that's just self-motivated. I'm already self-determinated. And I ain't going to let you frustrate me, because then that causes on incarceration. Or your body could be decaying under examination, autopsy. And they could tell you what your system is bad, rituals, opiates, or whatever's flowing through you. Because it's on God what he do with you after I touch you. Because I got to protect me. You got to get yours. I got to get mine. Breathe, send it, now I'm sent it. Take heed, because I meant it. Expertise, individual skills, got me on the money hunt. Broke, smoking out on gas, road tight in the Philly blunt. I be getting high, comatose. Ask myself, why do I get so high? I know I got to get out and get something. No type of job skills, and plus I don't recall graduating at all. So sometimes I feel like I'm just disappointment to y'all. So what's a nigga to do? Trace yourself to me. What's a nigga to do? Throw on the set, throw on the set, local with the set, throw on the colors blue. On a for real, my nigga. My third drama when you out there rapping the rich. Kicking it with, I would say, kicking it with them fellas in the hood. But always up to no good. That's how situations always look. When you was statistically concerned, we always, as males, became endangered species. Since littles, we didn't supposed to make it. We statistics of prison, death, incarceration, of all the above. And a lot of that has applied. But when do we change it? This is the last week of Black History, but this is not last week of us thinking and applying ourselves to benefit. So don't get the game misconcepted. Don't get what I'm saying. The NBA is lovely. I'm a basketball fanatic. It's just, it's not the same. It's perception of what one can misperceive itself at. And it could trickle down to you and affect you wholeheartedly to cloud your judgment. And when it does that, it clouds everything around you. You no longer the self. So how you gonna help anybody else? You fugacious, fictitious, fake as hell, on some bullshit, keeping up shit. You so persuasive, you got those around you following that same type of time. And it ain't gonna never change. It's just gonna keep on rolling. It's just gonna keep on going on. And some niggas gonna be hanging on with that thin piece of thread until they snap that little thin piece of thread. But all they learned, it was negative and bullshit. So they can't come up out the situation they in, because they didn't have no other guidance, no other leadership. They don't understand how to check balances. They don't understand the education. And you got to be digital savage, meaning you got to be computer savage. You got to be digital mode. You got to have computer sense. At least know your home keys. You got to be, I know y'all can text type, but you still got to be able to know how to verify a code. You got to be able to have, for your own business, you don't want to be working, you want to be independent. You got to know what a URL page is just to set up your domain site. It's things you got email verification. It's things you got to work through just to get there. And why if y'all ain't making no hustle, selling y'all liabilities is not assets. Y'all pussies ain't making no pay. Go on online. Y'all got figures and y'all puppeteers is some cold bitches. Y'all bad. Y'all could go online and sell for icons. Y'all bodies. Y'all don't even got to show y'all face. Y'all could just model. Man, y'all asses, man, shit. I go on there and I just hit a link. And shit, y'all bitches wouldn't be bothered about. Shit, Dr. Ruth said he was. I jacked off in the penitentiary. Fuck, I'm gonna do. But what I'm saying to you, I ain't saying what floats mine may float yours. Because what nothing to do with his don't make mine. None or I give a fuck. But what you can do, if it's not, it's prosperity there. If you don't do nothing but get, they endorse you. They shipping, handling, everything. I mean, you could be an online model. You could turn. It's out there, and you could work it with your phone. Y'all get a twist popular in the mirror, and then go to a nigga think he finna just bless y'all, but he got some pussy at home because he didn't meet y'all as a virgin, and you ain't definitely meet him as a virgin. And then you met him in the club, but he's supposed to change up for you after 22 brews of liquor. He's supposed, you want, now you putting expectation. Now he acting bougie. Because now, the next day, his breath stinking. This ain't the same nigga and you ain't the same bitch. Because his mind was altered off that liquor. And your pussy juices. And exclusive as a guy. Or can get. Because y'all turned a one night stand into an expectation. Or a life plan. And one had more expectations than the other. So now it's a confliction. Or it can be a domestic issue that y'all don't want. Because when it all was said, y'all don't even really know each other. But I have to let y'all go on the strength of y'all my fam. I appreciate the love from Fuji Rob. God, I ain't know Christmas. Oh my good. Sharice, I didn't know I had stopped because I've been about to get off. Tamika McKenzie, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming on. Cause see, I was about to get off and I never been checking these cameras or nothing, y'all. Because I'm about to get, y'all know JESSE MOHAVE Show. Please understand. Please subscribe. Y'all welcome to. Please allow yourselves to come feature, vibe, correspond, communicate. Voice your opinion. If you don't do nothing but text, can't even pronounce half of y'all name. And I'm sharing and following whoever. Hope y'all follow me back. I'm following whoever. If you look good, girl, you's a puppeteer, you's a reindeer, you beautiful. I'm following. Ain't no curiosity to me. So you could be lifting 10 pounds and you could be masculinity Jones. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm getting it on because I'm following because this social media. That's what y'all do. Except I'm taking the good with the bad. I ain't finna get you short shit. I would turn these cameras around, but I got them set up. But y'all see shit. The house stay clean even. Next to cotton is clean. So it's really hard for me, if it is sleeping in my booger, I'm finna get it out. And then I'm put some sanitizer wipe on because now I'm practicing good sanity due to the Delta variant or COVID-19. And I'm trying to wear my mask, but I'm in the home grounds of my domains at home. So I'm gonna feel as comfortable as possible in my sanctuary. I have that right to. Especially if I'm paying the bills. Even though it leaves the rent, I'm just got a pot of piss. I ain't even doing that, y'all. Pot of piss wouldn't throw it out. I wouldn't sit up here and talk no good game like I'm Big Beaches or I'm the NBA. I mean, because I'm non-balling association. I ain't gonna let y'all get it misconstrued. So don't y'all come approaching me with y'all hands. I already got mine. So how you gonna have yours? I already got mine. That's why I tell a bum, you think I'm gonna support your habit over mine? I don't give a fuck. I got grandbabies, nigga. You standing out here when you could be standing over there. They got commodity line. You want me to supply your habit because you gonna stand out here this cold. You already numb because it's 0 below already. You already numb off the shit you offer. You just want me to fulfill that, get you that much more high. Well, guess what? I got a sack for you if I was still pushing rocks or selling dope or whatever I was doing. I'll put you, and then you still got to bring a kid. But then I mean, how you so high you can't smoke. That ain't what you gonna want. Cause see, every fiend worked for me. I threw my shit could come back and spend again. You got so high. I made you paranoid that you want to get. You just wanted to give me that money. Because the fiends didn't smoke like normal fiends. If you was my fiends brought all they people to me, the whole city to. So them fiends went from smoking minute tenths of grams to getting half ounces, 2 ounces a day. Shit, however many fiends they worked. It wasn't, man. Again, if I had an ounce, if it was 28 grams, or if I did hit it up to make it 35, or I want to just say jumped it to a quarter over, so that'd be 35 grams. If that was 35 grams, 30 tenths of that was mine. 30 of that was mine. Due to the fact, if it was 28 grams, 2,000 is 20 grams of that is mine. 800, y'all can have. That's y'all shake, that's y'all. Whatever y'all gonna do. I already deviated. So if I had 36 ounces, which is key, 1,001.2 grams, 72,000, I already done projected my estimated price. So all the movers, all the A's, everything else. So out of each y'all get the eight grams or so. 8 tenths, however it is. I'm my mind racing, but I only wanted to 2,000. But you know, you can make it, if you cut it rock for rock, pay to prevent 10 to 2 tenths of a gram. You cut 28 grams, you could get up to 2,800 if it was 28 grams. And you sold every 10 per baiting for the dime it was. However, I never wanted the 800 for nothing. I didn't even count. I was gonna blow a smoke over there. But the 2,000, that was solidified. That was accounted for. That's why I never could miss. I already, even as the hustling told me, I don't want these niggas here, though. I want city niggas, though. Because they was giving me dimes this big. Flint niggas giving me dimes this 20s this big. And I got to bring them 20 off 100 sack. So I got to bring, they going to give me 6 rocks, and I'm going to bring back 100. That means they gave me 120. Or I'm going to bring them, they gave me 5 rocks, and I got to bring them 80 of that 20. I mean, keep 20, you know what I'm saying, of the 100. But I could go to a city, nigga, and I'm saying it like that. I'm from Detroit, Flint, however you want to put it. But I could go get this, and I'm getting this for 20. Man, I could cut $40 to $80 off this bitch, and still go give them and get another sack. I could go get a point. I could go get a quarter now. That's how Ronnie, well, I don't like to put the names. That's how some of my homeboys got introduced to the, because I got introduced to him, but I was mathematically already fine-tuned where I had a bigger vision. Like, I'm not finna keep working for them. And then I remember when I first started, I saw it for what it was. Flint. I was in Flint in 83, 84. 20 off 100 sacks started somewhere up in there, 84, 85. And it just crossed over from free basing. When Oprah and them said they was free basing 70s, and our daddies and them when they was mainline free basing, it came on the crack where you was hitting sodium, high cane, baking soda, or some type of mixture where it drop, fall, rise. You know how it go. Put it in. I don't like talking. I hate distribution because I was under 100 to 1 ratio distribution. I've done federal time. It's just something that they don't even appeal to. So, but the point, even I hate to see the real free Rick Ross when he mentions that, because them and Pablo Escobar, and it's just confliction there that y'all have no concept really about. Y'all out here sacrificing y'all selves on front line for Patrick Ewing's shit, niggas, 8-ball cups when niggas used to get killed all the way over to this fentanyl dope. And or whatever else is cocaine, fentanyl, it's mollies, it's all this, and the cartel just run a mute through you, us as a whole. I'm not talking about you individual. I'm talking about as a whole. Me too. You know how many brothers I know losing their lives over there? They don't even get, it ain't even no more pistols. God, niggas ain't dumping no more. Shit, I pack through. Y'all understand? We chasing a high, maybe it's a pleasure for the please the puppeteers, the bitches, whatever we doing at that moment, but it's killing our whole. It's taking fathers, mothers. It's back to where crack and Nancy Reagan and the administration was hypocritical, because you can't say you would. If your wife preaching no against drugs, but you and the Contras are letting it through the Arthur Nurskin and Rick Ross and all that, the militias for guns. That's hypocritical to the whole administration. But the framers, again, you got an actor. Ronald Reagan was a cowboy actor doing it Duke John Wayne days. You done put him in office such as Trump. Trump come in office, he disrupt things. Now y'all shoot him down as a president. But Ronald Reagan came in office, he was hypocritical because Rick Ross still done time. The real freeway Rick Ross, not the rapper over there from the LA. That's why Bloods and Crips as far as Arkansas or on the west and east coast in the hoods with dope. But the Reagan administration them letting them in to supply from the small militia groups to fight small militia wars, little guerrilla wars, to fund their arms, their war guns. But he's here. But his wife preaching all day, and they setting up laws 100-to-1 ratio. I get caught with a dying rock. It equivalent because of my criminal history and my criminal level and my criminal background to to a criminal level of 10 to 20 years is my sentencing guidelines. When I ain't never break the law and I ain't tell nobody come get it. That's why people was getting caught with a kilo and getting life. A girl got sentenced, took away from her baby. Her baby was 22 when she came home. And the baby was a newborn when she left. Because she got hit with a drug dealer. She was just riding in the car. And she didn't tell. I remember that sentence. If y'all remember that, y'all might could share a name because I remember the sentence in the story. And people advocated to get her off the lifer's law. You got people. I got homies I grew up with. I could name some of their crews from Saginaw to Benton Harbor to Muskegon to Lansing. Crews. Conspiracy. This nigga a smoker. But he had to tell on this nigga if he don't, he sentenced under like a truth in sentencing law. Or without the habeas. Because they're implementing laws that's affecting us blacks and us poor, because it's more whites than blacks. So don't ever just say it's the blacks. The whole, but it's the poor. It's the naive to the laws, to the situation you getting yourself into. I was naive. I took probation when I could afford it and beat it. Y'all found that out, and by me being hot, they blamed the dope on me. But y'all can't say that was mine. Y'all had to run that through the lab, through the state trooper lab. They had to come back and see my fingerprints would not have been on there. But me being naive and listening to a public defender, devil ass, they just getting the case. And now I'm becoming a statistic to the state. So now taxpayers getting $1 from some shit of my ignorance. And another nigga threw the dope and I ain't gonna tell. So I took the case. Just like a gun, my first gun case, we all ran. That wasn't, you check the fingerprints, it wasn't mine, but my mom, I was a minor then, but my mama had to come get me for a gun that she still know and think. She don't know what to believe, but she know them fingerprints didn't matter because she want an analyst move. And she know my fingerprint. And for me have to run from that, all of us ran, and all of us got caught in that car. And none of us told on each other, but I was blamed because I was the oldest. It was me. It was the youngest. I don't like to say their name because they ain't on. Well, some of them can't because due to incarceration or dead. But we was all at the time. This is back when they first was. They was first forming Flint Fang. I mean, you have to give Boxdale their credit because back then we was hard-headed niggas. They had a job to do, and we at the time was under, I would say, the lure of materialistic fast cars and bitches. Because we boom for hoes. We just dummies with money. If you don't know how to balance your income and you succumb to just jacking off change and just materialistic part of life, and you want to live Gucci, Balenciaga, and Prada, and Chanel, and Fendi, because Lil Kim and Kanye in there getting it free handed to them for scholarship to promote that brand, they not even paying for it. They getting them purses sent in an abundance where they don't even get where they not. You think Beyonce, when the last, Beyonce may go to the mall to go buy her son a Blue Ivy, but why would she have to when her mama, Taylor Manning, she probably getting a bulk deal, and then Taylor deceased to fit, or designers is paying her to wear. You go to TRL, they have a whole stylist wardrobe section for them type caliber artists. Nigga like me, shit, they might tell me go get dressed in the bathroom. Or go use this, go outside over there across the street to McDonald's or restaurants and come back and check your height. Make sure you ain't got no sleeping duck cake to buy for the audition or the interview. See the difference in what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit. And you poor peasants, you get treated as so. And if you dick ride, you get treated much more as so. You a house nigga. You a house nigga, or you gonna be a field coon. Because either way you looked at, the framer set it up, you ain't gonna be shit. It's no way, if they ain't getting a percentage through taxation in the check and balance system, and they deviate, and they have a say of your percentage, whether you own, you still got to pay taxes on that land. There's no way around paying the white man. Or Uncle Sam, if he got the red, white, and blue on it, they depict him as well. I don't want y'all to think I'm on here breathing racism, because I'm not on here breathing pro-blackness. Black as I am, I'm not finna go join the Nation of Islam. I'm not finna be on those lines, because they don't eat bacon. That's simple as shit. I can't join you, because I'll just be a pork eating Muslim then. Because I'm eating my bacon. I love bacon. I love bacon and hamburger meat and chicken and steak. That's the only meat I don't even want bread with. I don't want the meat. And the sauce. Some of y'all got good sauce. That's all I want to be, because I love meat. You ain't finna make no veg meat, because I got veg. I got some weed. Where my pipe at? I got smoky right here. Alright, so if I want some herbs, I'll go boil me some tea. So you ain't gonna make me no motherfucking and I ain't no motherfucking beef eater, on the curiosity tip, because I like heifers. I'll go milk that heifer for everything. Put some paper back in it. You mean you can't be together just to evade my space for a domestic issue? I ain't gonna let it happen that way. You'll blow my natural high. You done came into my establishment, because I can't go into yours, so you can kick me out as soon as you get upset at me, or just say you in sports coat could take advantage. I ain't gonna let that. And I want to always have my say on something, because if I'm being it to win it, ain't no use to me pretending, and I ain't no snitch or no captain, no lieutenant. So I got to educate you. I'm gonna just be the superintendent. Y'all like how this? Who said I can't rap? Jesse Mohave Show. I'm ending on that though. Who said I can't rap? 810-858-8875. 313-880-7191. Somebody say I can't rap, but now you got to pay me for a feature. Right policy. That's even just to kick it with you. I don't need to talk to no nigga when I know you ain't gonna lie to me. Try to fuck over me. You NBA ass nigga. And then y'all got all that money, and y'all want to pay this motherfucker, and I done put in the same work, and y'all don't even respect me, but go lie to the bitches cop block hate. Why they ain't? And then y'all bitch ass niggas running and bending over all in my face. What y'all trying to do? Get duct tape and give me a case? Because I'm trying to take all the money you make and you take your last thought, you last bitch ass motherfucker. See how I can't be corrupt. So have me press your lucker. See, I play with the game. I play games for key. Except I'm playing with hope. Because I'm tired of pressing my luck. And I ain't making a buck. But I still got that attitude because I'm setting my ways. I don't give a fuck. Nothing to discuss on Jesse Mohave Show.